Hello and good morning. You're watching Jewellery Maker and Jenny Cleary. Happy Shrovetide or Happy Shrove Tuesday to you all out there. Merry Pancake Day as well, if that's how you celebrate it. Have you had a good old flip this morning? Was it breakfast time pancakes or is it after school pancakes for you? Text us in. Let us know, 60777. Are you a morning flipper or are you an afternoon flipper? That's what I want to know. What do you think? We've had pancakes for breakfast here, but I'm going to have pancakes for the children after dinner today. So that's happening. I did speak to my son at 6 o'clock this morning and he did say to me, well, why can't I have pancakes for my breakfast? And I said, you can't, because we're having them tonight. Now, I am joined today by the wonderful Janet. Hello, Janet.
Hi, Jen. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, not bad at all, thank you.
Now, have you got any tricks up your sleeve for us today? Tell us about what's going on with your kits, everything. I want to know everything.
Okay, we've got one kit that seems to have gone on forever and ever and ever. And we've got about 12, 13 pieces from that. We're going to demo a ring, a chunky blue ring. So that's really cool. There's just lots, and there's some lovely pearls. Some lovely smoky quartz.
In a kit? Oh.
Yes, yes.
I've just seen what you've done.
There's lots, and some lovely mookaite.
I'm going to have to steal that lovely necklace there. So you've got pearls, you've got mookaite, you've got loads, and we've just been having a look at the strands. Actually, Janet came over and went, oh, I love these sapphires. They're gorgeous, because actually you did admit you're a chunky gemstone person normally, but this one's definitely...
I think that's if you love gemstones, those, you know, you're going to love those.
They're
Whether you like
beautiful.
chunky or whatever you like, they're just beautiful.
Sometimes there's a time and a place for delicate though, isn't there? I'm going to just, I just have to take it out of the beautiful packaging that it comes in. I want to show you these amazing, almost Ceylon blue. Look at that, they're not deep blue. They are that blue with the clarity. So the more expensive kind normally, aren't they? When they've got clarity like that, just heavenly. They're real blue sapphires. We only see tanzanite normally with clarity like that, and you know, Ceylon sapphires and sapphires with amazing clarity are very expensive by reputation, aren't they? I'm going to give you a wonderful deal on these beautiful blue sapphires. They're gorgeous. They're a must-have. Now, yesterday we gave you a strand of labradorites done in the same sort of style but ovals. Today I have the sunstone. Look at the quality. Incredible. Just super shiller. Sorry, I said sunstone, didn't I? I meant moonstone. Beautiful peach moonstone. Look at that. It's so vintage. Now that's the one you want for your vintage wedding pieces. It's vintage pink and peach, that, isn't it? Now I've got something very, very special to show you now. And everybody in the crew today has gone, ooh, to these. Never seen anything like it in fluorite. Have a look at this. When Ollie saw this morning, he said, do you think you know fluorite? Oh, we got no idea, look at that. And it did make us all chuckle, but in all seriousness, it's true. Look at these. Have a look, they are simply heavenly. Aren't they gorgeous? Janet, fluorite like this.
They're beautiful, aren't they?
The colour is incredible.
That one in the centre, you've got all that banding and those lovely colours going through it. It's just gorgeous.
I love it. Oh. Wow. For me, this one's my favourite as well. The centre one you're saying, this one's my favourite from the other side, I think. Hang on. Look at the rainbow. Look at the rainbow that you're seeing. Oh, I love it. What a strand. They're fluorite. Do you know, they don't, you need to get these home, because I'm looking at them on the screen and I think, oh my gosh, they're 20 times more beautiful in real life up close and personal. So gorgeous. So gorgeous. I've got more treats for you, but there's too many to mention right now, so I'm going to kick off with our early bird. Now, we're going to start with, oh, the ones that we talked about right in front of me. You put them right in front of me. It's because I moved them. What's wrong with me? Well, it's Shrove Tuesday, it's Shrovetide. Have you had a flip this morning, Janet?
I haven't, not yet.
Will you be flipping later?
I should probably flip later, yeah.
You've got to, because otherwise it's bad luck in my mind.
Okay.
If you don't have a bit of a pancake off, Then, and are you a sugar and lemon person? Are you a Nutella person? Other chocolate spreads are available.
No,
are you an
sugar.
ice cream?
Sugar.
Bit of lemon or not?
Probably not the lemon, no.
Just sugar?
Just sugar, yeah.
Controversial, sweet. Janet. Controversial. No. What about you, Kerry? Are you a sugar and lemon, or are you a chocolate spreader, or are you an ice creamer?
Sugar or syrup or...
Bit of lemon or not? Yeah. Syrup, bit of everything, says. She's open for anything. What about you, Cassandra?
Syrup, ice cream.
Syrup and ice cream? That's what she has, syrup and ice cream. What about you, producer Dion? Razor blades, because she's tough like that. Lemon and sugar. Me too, I'm a traditionalist. And what about you, Oliver? Will you be pancaking? He will. It'll be Shayla's first pancake day. Yay! She can't eat any, you've got to eat some for us. We've got a text message on this Shrovetide. Tina in Cheshire says, hello girls, hello Tina. Heidi, my daughter, is a pancake freak in Copenhagen at university and introducing Pancake Tuesday to her flatmates. Oh my gosh, so they're all in Copenhagen now like this. Sugar and lemon, Heidi, let us know what you're doing. There will be a competition tonight in my household, I'm absolutely sure of it. WAG, that's WAG. P74 is your item code. I'm going to give you 10 pairs of sterling silver earrings with a gold plating of 9-carat gold. E-coated, of course, to prevent tarnishing. These are genuine precious metals, 10 pairs. How much do you pay for one pair of studs on the high street? Would you pay £2 a pair of studs on the high street? Not in my world anyway. If you can find them in your world, wonderful. But also, let's think about precious metals, because where else do you buy precious metals? Does the price fluctuate on any of the websites you've been on? Do you have to do it on that famous auction site? Are they coming from China? Do they take forever? Do you have to pay duty on them when they're being shipped to you? And then do you question their authenticity when you finally do get them? Well, here at JewelleryMaker, we ship from Redditch. We can guarantee that we are giving you solid sterling silver and 9-carat gold. We're talking about an amazing deal on precious metals. I think we're giving you a trade price. Gold and silver, well, they've always got a value, haven't they? Whether it's scrap value or value within your jewellery. If you are going to create delicate drop earrings, maybe from a Gems of Distinction strand, these need to be in your stash. No matter what you're doing, you need to get involved quickly. 10 pairs, because the price tag at £9.95 is already incredible. They're already under £1 each. Fantastic, phenomenal, flipping Pancake Tuesday, fantastic. But we're going to bring that price tag right on down. WAG P74, they're only £7.95. That's 79.5 pence per pair, which is an amazing deal. Value for money personified with that one. If you buy from us to sell on, then think about your profit margins. Is this a good deal for you? It's a cracking deal, isn't it? That's why I'm seeing so many of you multi-buying. Good morning, good morning, good morning to each and every one of you. Maureen, Jewellery Maker in Aberdeenshire. Kimberly in Gloucestershire, you're shopping with us. Susan in Shropshire. The 7 board, did you hear about that in Gloucestershire? People were surfing on it yesterday. Susan, hello to you. Alicia, you're there. Sharon, hello. Joan in Wrexham, hello to you. I've got lots of you coming through for this deal this morning. Oh, good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Pancake Tuesday. Don't forget that now. That was my pancake song. No, there is a song for everything, Oliver, which you're about to learn because you're now a father. Do you do the Bathy Booze song? Yeah, there's songs for the bath, there's songs for Pancake Tuesday, there's songs for Brecky Brugels. He's got his own songs up his sleeve, he's saying. Can I recommend wrap you up in a big towel and send you on your way once you get them out of the bath? That's my favourite one. Good morning, Jenny and Janet. Good morning, Jackie. I'm watching this morning with my uncle from Canada. Please, can you show how you do a clasp with wire for a necklace? How do we do a clasp with wire for a necklace? Hello, Uncle from Canada. Whereabouts from Canada are you? Are you putting maple syrup on your pancakes? I love Canada, I do. I used to stay in Toronto all the time, somewhere called Mississauga. I love it. I could live there tomorrow. Janet, how do we do a clasp with wire?
If we're talking about, actually, in one of the kits that I've got, I've done a necklace out of the 1mm wire, and we've made a clasp, so we can do that then, if that's okay. Thank
you. Yes, Janet. So keep watching, my darlings, because we'll be doing that later with your uncle from Canada. £7.95. WAG P74 is your item code. Do they have pancake? Yeah, of course they do in Canada. Of course they do. They have more pancake day than we have. I bet you they have great big giant pancake day. They're probably in the centre of... Do I like American pancakes? I do like American pancakes. I do like a traditional thin British pancake though. If it is British, who even knows? We've had our thick American this morning, haven't we? We're going to have traditional later. Now, American people have pancakes all the time though, don't they? And Canadians, they eat pancakes a lot. Like we just have them once a year. That's the only time I'd cook them. They have them a lot. Now, this deal is really popular. Linda's got 2 in Kent. Linda in Greater Manchester's got 2 as well. All the Lindas are multi-buying. Annie in Yorkshire's got 2. Margaret's got 2. Karen's got 2. Sandy's got 2. Sheila's got 4. Jill's got 2. I've got Joyce and Jenny and Geraldine and Samantha. I've got Rosalind, Tanya in Buckinghamshire, Dawny in Kent. Christine Ann in Cheshire at £7.95 for this deal. Don't forget, we want your interaction today. Are you pancake tossing this morning or later on when perhaps the children come back or after dinner? We want to know. What do you have? What's the best topping on the pancakes, please? I have got some strawberries in preparation for that. We haven't got any cream though. Do you remember when you were a small child and your mum used to get that stuff in the can that you used to shake? And then they'd stop getting it because all of you would tip your heads up, me and my brothers and sisters, and she'd find us with like a whole mouthful of cream going, ha ha. I never do that, I never get that for my kids. They're missing out, aren't they? I'm going to get it. £7.95 for all of these. Let us know. Do you get that for your son, Dion? Dion's like, yeah, I need some of that. Yeah, the kids love that. Sneaks in the kitchen and does it. So, yeah, I know when they know it's in the fridge and they're like, I can't leave it there. It's like a ticking bomb. I've got to go in there. I've got to open the fridge while my mum's not looking, tip up my little head and squirt it in and quickly fill my whole cheeks up, and then you fill it up so much when you hear your mum coming, you shut your mouth and it's coming out your nose. At £7.95 WAG P74. I heard a rumour that you can now get chocolate flavoured cream like that as well. I know. The madness that is the future. £7.95 you pay 1p&p all day long, so now it's definitely the time to be multi-buying. We do love you, jewellery makers. Let us know what jewellery making you're going to be doing today as well. Right, sorry, what was that, Dion, my producer? We've got lots of new buyers on the phone lines. Dion's just said, oh my gosh, I've seen so many new buyers this morning. And yesterday we had so many new buyers as well. Now, it's not just these wonderful findings you're going to get with your very first order. You're going to get a load of freebies. Don't you love it when you get free stuff? I love that. Now, you also get a Get Started DVD, a JM Hub magazine. You are getting a Jewellery Maker book. This is like an old one. This is November last year's. You will get, it's because every time they come in the building, we all pinch them and take them home. We all go, oh, all the staff take them home. Well, we'll have a little look at what's going on in there. I still yet to do my Agony Aunt section in there, which I really would like to do. My Ask Jen, yeah. The Jeremy Kyle of Jewellery Maker. £7.95 with a host of free goodies. WAG P74. Shall we challenge Janet? Let's challenge Janet. Janet, is this the first morning show you've done, or is it? Because you're always on the afternoon shows, aren't you? Have you done a morning show before?
I have. I've done 2 before.
You've done 2 before? Did I do a morning with you, or was it an afternoon? It was
I did a morning with you, and I've done a morning with Becky as well, I think.
Oh, I love Becky. She's such a sweetie. So we're going to challenge you this morning with... You've got a really lovely challenge actually this morning. Have you seen it already?
I have, I've got it.
Very pretty. And you've got the gemstone of happiness. I think it's springtime. Is it springtime today or not yet? Does anyone know?
I don't know officially whether it is. Feels like it.
I heard it's coming soon, said Dion. Well, it is March, Dion, and it does happen. Oh, look at dear Jenny. I had a tan there. I had a tan. Oh, those are the days. Now, Look at this, the gemstone of happiness. And you're going to get in the smaller ovals, but you're also going to get in the larger, so you could do matching rings and earring sets. Isn't that gorgeous? Do you know that lemon quartz? I thought they were citrine. The quality is that amazing. I thought they were citrine. Gosh, I'd have put money on that being citrine, you know. Now you've also got your rounds of orange agate. Love these. You've got some really peachy tones and some quite pinky tones in here. A trio of sunshine and happiness. Janet, these colours are gorgeous, but they're the kind of colours that you normally do sort of steer towards.
I love the quartz. I love quartz. I love amethyst, and I just love that sort of sparkle, and you know, just the colours are beautiful. Well, yeah, colours really, especially sort of for this time of the year, the yellows and the greens and the oranges and the bright colours just sort of get you into spring mood, don't they, really?
Definitely.
Head towards the summer.
What are you thinking in terms of jewellery making with these?
I don't know. I'm going to put some gold wire with it, I think.
Yeah.
And maybe some copper.
Yeah.
Put a bit of copper in and see what sort of the difference it looks. There's going to be a ring in there, definitely.
For sure, with those big ones.
So we'll see how it evolves.
Fantastic. So watch the space. We don't see many rings. We don't see many, do we? So if that's something you're thinking, oh, you know what, I'd love to see how that's made, then please stay where you are. Janet's got some fabulous, fabulous jewellery. And you know what? There's at least 6 stealable opportunities earring-wise for me as well. Could be dangerous ground for Janet this morning. YTGC53 is your item code. We're going to give you this gorgeous trio. Definite springtime madness for £12.95. That's just £4 and 30 something pence each. Incredible. 30 something. I haven't got, where is my big my calculator. I called it a calculator. Oh, where's my calculator? No, it's called a calculator. YTGC53. It is so lovely to have your company this morning. Oh yeah, do you remember Oliver saying to me, do you remember when you were kids, technology wasn't an iPod, it was a calculator in your watch, in your actual, I think that was a boy thing. I couldn't do that whole meep thing. It was all too very Michael J. Fox, wasn't it, to have one of them? Very Michael. And I had a stopwatch, I could work that bit. No. Old technology still goes way beyond and past me. Now, my darling jewellery makers, let's go and give you something else. So those are going to Janet. So Janet, I'm starting the clock. Okay. Off we go. She's been doing it already. I want a big, that was a good clock. Well, can I have a big challenge clock, please? Now, I think we need one. Let's do, ooh, Dion, can we do number 7? Can we do that? Thank you. Because yesterday we had lots of seed beads. They were super duper popular. Have a look. You've got those wonderful blue chalcedonies in seedy beads. Now you need to be on the phone. Do you remember yesterday, seed beads? Oh my gosh. You were in a seed bead state of mind yesterday. Have a look. We've only got 40 of these. These will fly. Look at those kind of seedy beads for your geometric beading, for your bead loom, for your weaves, for putting inside your wirework pieces all together with your wirework pieces, for putting as beady beads. Of course, I'm going to say the word soutache, micro macrame or macrame if we're English or British. I've also got the tourmaline. Oh, I love these colours. This is such a bundle. You need to get it, you've got to be quick. Then I'm going to give you, oh, I like that, Unikite. Then I'm going to give you, look at these, they're so faceted. You have got your black rutile quartz, you need these. Oh my gosh, if you love your beaded projects, and I am so into my beaded projects at the moment. I'm just so interested in all these amazing patterns you can make. Little chevrons on bracelets. If you saw Sarah yesterday, she's really into this smaller beading. And then you've got these are my favourite cubes that we have in stock, in all honesty. These are my favourite cubes. They're drilled at the centre and they're small. It's not going to overtake anything. Sometimes the larger ones, I think, I struggle with how to use them. But to have them in this And did you see that bracelet that Sarah did yesterday? It was beautiful with the leather. And you can do a ladder weave, a ladder stitch. You can stitch gemstones. You could also surround a cabochon with these. There's absolutely so much scope for your design and for all those different techniques. Mixing your mediums. This is such a wonderful bundle to do that with too. NDG C98. Janet, do you use, I know you like big chunky beads. Is there ever a point where you do a little bit of bead weaving or anything like that?
I do, not an awful lot, I must admit. But for me, those would make perfect sort of beady beads.
Yeah.
Maybe to go sort of with a pearl or something.
Yeah.
So I would use them as a, for me personally, I'd use them as a spacer or a beady bead as a spacer in between other gemstones.
So these are essential not only for those that do really intricate beading work, but also for those that use big chunky gemstones as spacers.
Definitely, definitely. I think there's a place for that in everybody's sort of stash, really.
Gorgeous. NDG C98. All of these seed beads, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 strands. Is that what I've got? 7 strands of beady bead-licious. For a pancake flipping good deal of they're only £24.95. Now let's talk, because I told you this story yesterday, I know, but I went to my local bead shop in Hitchin. They could not supply genuine gemstone beady beads because she said it would be too expensive for her customers, and actually she couldn't get hold of them very easily. I have got for you 7 genuine gemstone seed beads for your beaded projects. There are loads and loads of you. £3.56 per strand. This is an outstanding deal, so hit the ground running with this one. If you've been thinking for a while, I want to get into that intricate work, maybe you can sew already. It's so easy to create something that looks so detailed out of seed beads. But if, like Janet, you use big chunky gemstones, these are essential as your spacers. These are wonderful as your beady beads as well. They could be cluster rings, they could be charm bracelets, they could be little accents of colour, maybe in a black bracelet or a white bracelet or any other colour that you've got. These will go with. Loads of you there, and I'm seeing so many multi-buyers. We've only got 40 of these. There is a good chance that they're going to sell out soon. Sue and Irene, Sheila and Margaret, Diane, I've got Parvi, I have got a jewellery maker in Hampshire, Rachel of Gloucestershire, I've got a jewellery maker in London, Margaret in Clacton, Manamanshire, Linda in County Durham, we're in single figures, Leslie in Hampshire, Alison in Somerset, Kathleen in Perthshire, Anna in Greater Manchester, Kathleen, Jenny in Kent, I've got Marion and Barb, I love the name Anna as well, isn't it gorgeous? Joyce, you missed out on that one, Oliver. Diane, Diane, you're there as well. NDG C98. You'll have to breed again. 0800 444 655. If you have another one, it'll be Shayla too. That's a good idea. It's a good idea. Have a look. Use your debit cards or your credit cards. It does look like these are going to sell out any second now. We got another gorgeous text message. Hello, Sarah. Ooh, I need these, Jenny, from Sarah Elvin. Sarah, what are you doing awake? You only went to bed at like 1 a.m. according to Facebook last night. Lovely to have you. Thank you, Sarah. Sarah, she's a party animal. She's been up, she had to get up early. I know, she had to get up early because the man that peels the grapes for her for breakfast turns up at like 6 o'clock. Sarah, you do need these. Anybody that's got the bead loom needs these. Good morning, Lady Elvin. $24.95 for these. Fantastic deal. Hello, Dorothy and Melanie. You're shopping with us today. It's great to have you. Joyce in Gwynedd. Debbie from Hampshire says, Jenny, the first day of spring is the 21st of March and that's my birthday. Debbie, in advance, a massive spring happy birthday. So have we got to wait till the 21st? That's all right. We're all thinking it was springtime now. Just calm down, everybody at JewelleryMaker. It's not springtime yet. It just feels like today it was a little bit sunny. It was, wasn't it? We're going to see lambs soon. Fiona in Oxfordshire says, good morning, Jenny and Janet. What does that say? Pancakes for breakfast, crepes in kids' lunchboxes. And they'll want drop scones after dinner. Pancake-tastic. Yes, I've just realised I've forgotten to make Mia's lunch and sent her to school. I'm the worst mother in the world. I didn't. She would never have left. Lee was taking her to school. She would have noticed, wouldn't she? She would have noticed. Oh no! What kind of mother am I? I went to sleep. Anyway, it'll be fine, won't it? Someone ring Lee and make sure she's got lunch. Celeste in Essex says, good morning all. I have to admit that as a child, I used to have Marmite on my pancakes. I'm going to try this. I love Marmite. Other year sections are available, such as Vegemite and Sainsbury's. I love that Celeste did that for us. Is that very wrong? No. Marmite on everything. Marmite on sausages. Have you ever put it on sausages and grilled the sausages? Marmite and crumpets, come on. Do you know what else is really good? Raw cauliflower, spoon of Marmite. I put it on baked beans. Baked beans, cheese, lovely. Or if you love Marmite, there's all sorts of things you can do with it. Now, it's also nice in gravy. Yeah, great in gravy. Great in beef stew. Oh, Marmite on toast. There's nothing like it, is there? $24.95, NDGC 98. Now, let's give you, oh, I love those CDBs, looks like they're going. Now, let's do a wire deal. Now, Janet, you do like to use a bit of wire in your pieces, I'm told.
I do.
Well, I know you do. What is it about wire that changes your design? You're quite passionate about using wire. Tell me why.
Well, I think for one, it makes your gemstones go a lot further. I mean, the kits we've got, one of the kits has got a couple of reels of wire in it, and it makes such a difference, the amount of pieces that you can make. But I just love the fact that you can buy a reel of wire like that, and then just come up with something that's really pretty and intricate, and I just love it. I'm just passionate about wire, I just love it.
Do you think you can just put your own play of design and create things that there's no way you could have created? The sorts of designs without the wire?
Without the wire, yeah, definitely. I mean, you know, I started off just beading and just using beading thread and the normal findings. But then as soon as I found wire and started using wire, it just changed my whole sort of design process, really, because there's just so much further you can take it.
So for anybody out there that's just started jewellery making and maybe been doing it a couple of months and they're beading, what would you say? Where do they start? How do we get involved with wire?
I would say if you're going to if you've bought a kit, maybe get some 0.6 and just start incorporating the 0.6 into your designs, even if it's just sort of wrapping it around gemstones, sort of caging gemstones, just to build up some confidence, really. And then you just build from there. Once you've actually started using wire, it'll just grow.
You never look back, will you?
No,
I remember the first time I started coiling wire, and then I got really obsessed with just doing coil, you know. And you know when you wrap it with your round nose pliers, then you get your flat nose pliers and you make a spiral.
Yes.
I did that on everything, and I loved it. It's really rewarding.
I love a good spiral.
Actually. I love a good spiral.
Yeah.
Now you're getting a 0.8 and a 1 mil, so this is perfect for your rings, for your structure, for your muscles. The 1 mil is obviously a larger circumference than the 0.8. 0.8 is very malleable, so if you want to make rings of a couple of strands and twist them together, 0.8 is wonderful for that, but it's still got that strength, you know. It's wonderful for the cuff bracelets, 0.8 as well, just going around and around and around and around and making a wonderful cuff bracelet. And the gold would go really well with the challenge today. I think the gold here in a cuff bracelet would look wonderful. And I'm going to give you the silver as well. Now these two are our most popular colours. The silver is 1 mil, the gold is 0.8. You can twist them together, you can hammer them as well. You can hammer the 1 mil nice and flat. Now let me talk to you about the makeup of our wire, because I think this is quite important in comparison to other wires too. And actually most of our designers will tell you that when they've used other wires, this one is absolutely beyond comparison the best. Now I think it's because of the prevention of tarnishing. Have a look at wire hammered. Doesn't it look amazing? Look at that Celtic knot, fantastic. And that is 1 mil wire hammered, done by Teresa. Just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Now it's just going to make that zing. It's going to make the difference between a beaded piece and more of a piece of art, more of a piece of structured jewellery, you know. And you do almost start feeling a little bit like a jeweller when you're making your own chains and your own jump rings and things like that. So anyway, I digress. Let me tell you what the makeup of our wire is. So we've got whole 100 metres of copper, and then what we do is we overlay that in sterling silver. It doesn't matter what colour it is, it will always have sterling silver. 100 metres of overlaid sterling silver. Can you imagine the expense? Well, it's worth it. Now, it's sterling silver, yes. Then over the top of that, so it's copper, sterling silver, and it's a good, thick layer of sterling silver, by the way. Then over the top of that, we'll put the colour. So in this case, the gold. And in this case, we don't use a colour. We then e-coat. Now, e-coating is really important because it makes your findings hypoallergenic, that you make your wire hypoallergenic. So anyone that's wearing it, you have to worry about that green wrist thing or that reaction thing. Small amount of wire used in the right way can make a huge difference. Look at this. Now, e-coating will also prevent the tarnishing of a wire. Not many other manufacturers of wire will offer that e-coating. We've got it for you here. EPG C79. Look at these examples of truly excellent pieces of jewellery. We see artists or our designers such as Rachel Norris, a wonderful, inspiring lady who does the most incredible pieces of art. Karen Crawford, who incidentally is in tomorrow, doing the most stylish boutique catwalk pieces for your collections. Also, Gemma Crow, a wonderful wirework sculpturist. And then we have, of course, Janet, who's here today, and Alison. Janet is excellent at wire and really making very pretty pieces of jewellery with her wire. Here's an example of Gemma Crow's work. She is an outstanding lady. Of course, we saw Alison the other day with the baby booty and the rattle, and if you were watching this morning on the repeat of that show, you'd have seen how talented Alison is. Really wonderful lady. Now, also, Alison's got the trinket box and the stocking and things like that. Now we have absolute host of DVDs for you. If you've never used wire before and you're thinking, you know what, Jenny, you're telling me how easy it is, but I still don't know where to start, grab one of our DVDs. But if you don't want to make that investment yet, don't worry, because you can download lots of free tutorials on our website, allthews.jewellerymaker.com. Now start with Wirework for Beginners on your DVD. They're only $4.95. They're an hour long. It's not a 10-minute job for $4.95. You've got an hour. Wirework for Beginners, wirework rings, wirework cuffs and bangles, wirework projects. We have got so many fabulous findings by Gemma Crow if you want to make your own findings. Here's another example, this time by the artist that is Rachel Norris. Now this is one of my favourite pieces actually, with those centres of gems of distinction. I do reference this piece of jewellery very often. It is a true piece of art. I'm lucky enough to own a brooch that Rachel made for me, and it is, everybody comments on it. My mum's already tried to steal it twice. You know, it is one of those pieces, and I feel privileged. You know, wire has taken Rachel Norris's career into a totally new direction because she's had her pieces displayed in the Victoria and Albert Museum in London. EPG C79. If you would like to take your jewellery making to a whole new level, if you would like to be taken more seriously perhaps as an artist, a sculptress or a jewellery maker, then you need to get going with wire. If you already know about wire and you just want the blinking price tag, Jenny Cleary, here it is for you, my darling jewellery makers. £34.95. You're buying one, you're getting the other for £7, which is an incredible deal. Janet, you buy so much wire from us here. When you see deals like this, are you on the phone?
You've got to get it, yeah, got to get it. And they go such a long way as well, but it's always good to have that because it's awful to sort of get through a piece and think, oh, I haven't got any 0.8 or, you know, 1 mil. So always good to have a good stash of wire.
Where do you use 0.8 and 1 mil?
As you said, rings. I use the 0.8 for rings. I also use the 1 mil for rings as well. But I think when you're first starting, the 0.8 is good because, as you said, it's malleable. Yeah. The 1 mil, you have to put a bit more sort of welly into it. But the 0.8 as well is great for sort of wrapping gemstones. It's good for framework. Yeah. You can hammer the 0.8, you can hammer the 1 mil and get some texture on it. They're really versatile.
And it really does change your designs, and it takes you in a totally different direction, doesn't it? Lots and lots of you are on the phones for this, and you aren't going to want as much wire as you can, because this week we have seen so many of our wirework experts in-house. We've had Alison. Today we have got the wonderful pleasure of Janet Tomorrow we've got Karen Crawford on the afternoon show, and I'm actually going to be filming an afternoon show with Karen Crawford, a DVD with Karen Crawford as well. Some text messages are coming in. £34.95 is your price tag. There's still availability. Now let's get texty. Pat in Yorkshire says, morning Jenny, I'm loving the show, but Jewellery Maker is so naughty. I wasn't going to buy today, but then I turned on the TV and you'd put the 4mm beads on. Oops. Don't worry, you could be spending your money on worse things like chocolate, wine. I mean, the list could go on, couldn't it? Shoes and Jewellery Maker, get the thumbs up. Kerry in Suffolk says, hi all, have to say maple syrup and bacon with pancakes is awesome, but lemon and sugar great too. Kerry in Suffolk, do you know what Ollie said to me this morning? I went to get everybody pancakes and they came with sausage, and I said to the lady, I don't want the sausage on pancakes. Pancakes are sweet, sausages are savoury. I don't want to be mixing them. She was like, really? I was like, yeah, can you put the sausages in a bag? And she looked at me like I was a mad thing. I turned up and Ollie said, no, you got it wrong, Jenny. Crispy bacon, thick pancakes and maple syrup is delicious. And I said to Oliver, I can't be mixing my pudding with my dinner, Oliver. That is wrong. That's pudding and dinner in one. It's the sort of thing my son would absolutely go nuts and bananas for. It would be his dream. Pudding, it's like in the olden days with the Cornish pasty, pudding would be on one end and lunch would be on the other. So that's why we have Cornish pasties, isn't it? They'd be sent down the mines with chocolate pudding one side, meat on the other. I don't want to meet that middle bit. I don't want to eat that meat, do you know what I mean? No, but Ollie's saying it's a yes, so I'm going to have to try it, obviously. We got a thank you, Kerry. We got another one. I'm not sure who this is for, but, it's from Jackie in Manchester. Morning, Jenny, Janet, and all the crew. My granddaughter is coming here after school for her pancakes because I am Scottish and we make thick ones with lots of sugar in them. Oh, in the mix. Oh, let's go to Scotland for our pancakes. They make the best porridge as well, don't they, Scottish people? I'm generalising there, of course. And we make thick ones. Okay, I've done that bit. That's if I'm okay. I have had the flu. No, twice in a month and a half. So I'm feeling sorry for myself. Lol. Looking forward to a great show. Love and hugs. Do you know what? You could always put a Barocca in the pancake mix. That might make you better. Do you know? Scottish pancakes. My cousin's gran, May, is Scottish, and I remember we used to go round there for porridge, and she used to put cream in it, and I'd be like, oh, it was the nicest porridge. And I just never liked porridge after eating that, because if it wasn't that porridge, I didn't want it. It tasted of water. £34.95. It's like the other day, Lee tried to fob me off by making me hot chocolate with red milk. I sipped it and I went, go and use the green or the blue milk. Red milk! Don't be giving me hot chocolate with any red milk. It tastes like water. It's not real milk. It's just milk-coloured water. But that's what Lee's like. It's like everything's got to be fat-free, and it's like, who's bought margarine? Who's put margarine in my fridge? So now we've got two separate fridges. Margarine goes in his, butter goes in mine. I ain't having any of that margarine stuff. Or red milk. Don't be giving it to me. Nah. Do you agree on that? Let me know, jewellery makers. I know, I'm so unhealthy, but I like flavour. I don't want to taste plastic. Nah. Terrible, aren't I? Terrible, I know. Now, hammer and block, you have to have this. We've been giving you wire, hammer and block. You need it for texturising, for making rings. This is an essential, an absolute essential in my house. I love this block. Now the block, when I first started hammering wire, I tried it on my breadboard. Big mistake. Big mistake. I have now got a big step in my breadboard. And if you make toast, you always get a hole in the toast when you spread it. It's true. Now, don't do it on your breadboard, because the breadboard's got a bit of give in it as well. So the wire actually ended up just going like that instead of being straight. Just get one of these. Just get one of these. It's because I took a hammer from work and I thought, this will work. Bang. Whoops. Don't do it. Now, it is a wonderful thing to have a block. You can pop it on, you could pop it on your breadboard afterwards just to absorb a bit of the shock if you want, or on something a little bit spongy, but use this. It's wonderful. Very, very heavy as well. Ooh. This is how heavy it is. We're not going to charge you any more P&P. Listen. That's like, oh, can you imagine if I broke the desk? I just thought, actually, Jenny, been a bit heavy-handed there. Now, let's talk about their chase hammer. The chasing hammer won't chase you around the room like Benny Hill, but it will texturized with the domed ends. And you'll get like the steel drum effect on your wire with that. It looks amazing. Then chase me. Then you've got that flat end there, which will make brilliant rings. You know how we saw the example earlier with that flat wire? That's what this will achieve. Now, don't go getting out one of the hammers with the big old clawy things at the back to take out nails. It doesn't work. You may injure yourself. This is Jewellery Maker specific. Now, I'm told by Gemma Crow, and I think it was Sarah Elvin, both told me this. Now, there is a reason why you've got the bulbous end. Have a look. I'll tell you why. You don't want to hold it up here. You want to hold it up here. Now you're letting the pressure, you're literally like a ball and socket joint is what you want to do. You don't want to be you've got to let it, you've got to let you know, you've got to let it just move. You don't need loads of pressure because the hammer is heavy enough. Now you're going to buy the block and get the hammer for free. You need to be on the phone lines for just £7.95. You're getting the chasing hammer and the block. If you go onto our website, the block is this price. Will it do anything to your P&P because it's so heavy? No, still £2.95. Even if you've already got something really light in your basket, £2.95. We're not going to charge you twice. You'll only pay one P&P all day long up until midnight. Now, Janet.
Yeah.
Tell me about the chase hammer and the block for you. Is it something that's always out in your jewellery
Always
stash?
there. And when you make a piece of jewellery, what I tend to do is make it and then think, oh, you know, would the texture add something to the design? Or and it's, as you said, just lightly. You don't have to do a lot, you know, it doesn't have to be a workout. Just a light hammer will make such a difference.
They're all giggling at us in that room next door. Look, they saw me doing this, and they were all giggling and pointing. There they are. Look, give us a wave. Oh, now they're not looking. Wave, woo! There they are. They're doing soutache today. Oh, they're doing gemstone settings, aren't they? Not soutache. Ooh. I love that. If you want to do gemstone settings, get yourself... oh, we got a recipe. Good, I love this. Margaret, why haven't we got cookers on the go? Now, hi all. Thick Scottish pancakes, yum, with butter and jam. Ooh. Oh, I've never had one with jam before, have you?
I have actually, yeah.
Is it good?
Good. Strawberry jam.
Oh, I love that.
Or lemon curd.
Homemade as well. Lemon curd. My granny's recipe is 2 eggs, 4 sugar, 6 flour. So simple. So cups. Is that 2, 4, 6? That's easy to remember. Oh, I'm going to do that. So simple at any time of the year. Of course she cooks it. That's not too much sugar. Tablespoon. No, what? You don't get a tablespoon of egg. It might be a little cup. 2 eggs. I've got so many eggs at home. I keep meaning to bring them in for you because these blinking chickens of mine don't stop. Now, literally, they do not stop laying. I'm like, chickens, calm down. They won't. Loads of you in for this one. It's still available at £7.95. You're buying the hammer, you're getting the block for free. Send us in your favourite pancake recipes. Are you a lemon and sugar? Are you putting chocolate spread on them? I know my son will want chocolate spread, and every time I'm like, don't have chocolate spread. But he loves it. So who am I to argue? I think the way we cook them in England might be French, actually. It's a crepe, isn't it? That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing, isn't it? There's me saying it's a British thing. It's probably French. The French are probably going mad. Now, let's give to you our first kit of the day so far. It's called Waterfall. Don't go chasing waterfall. We're very musical at the moment. Come on, Cass, I want you singing at all times. Now, don't forget, Cass will be going on holiday with Dion, so she is going to be a changed person soon. If Cass's mum's watching, don't let her go. Have a look at what from mother to a mother. Do not let her go on holiday with Dion. Have a look. She's going to lead her astray. She's such a good girl. You are no good influence, Dion. Have a look. Have a look at what you've got. Look at that. You've got sparkly hearts. Preonite rounds. Love these. And then look. A splash of blue. Oh, you know, it's making me think of water parks and splashing in the water and all those amazing colours. Very refreshing, very summertime, isn't it? Beautiful. And I tell you something, you're gonna love the wire that goes with it. It's that great turquoise colour. You've got 1 mil and you've got 0.4 mil wire. Now, if you want to know what jewellery looks like with this amazing coloured wire in it, then I'm not going to. Oliver's got some. He said, oh, I've got an amazing image of some turquoise wire. It's one of Oliver's favourite colours, this one. So he does keep them in his little archive. Here they are. Wow! Gemma Crow is wonderful, isn't it? Pika-Galula necklace, absolutely beautiful. If you've got any of that wonderful rainbow hematite, it's going to go super well together with this wire. Now, I'm also going to give you all of your beading materials. So if you're buying a kit here at JewelleryMaker, I know we've got so many new customers at the moment, which is wonderful, and we welcome you all with outstretched arms and a big cuddle and a kiss. Now, remember that kits are always a great first purchase because you get your gemstones. You get your wire in this case, that doesn't always happen in a kit. You get all the beading materials. So your beading thread is for your necklaces and things like that. You just put your gemstones onto your beading thread. You can do other things with beading thread as well. We've got a DVD, beading thread projects, Adventures with Beading Thread. Then you've got your monofilament. Now your monofilament is like a clear film, not film, but like a clear threading. So you can do your illusion necklaces, necklaces and bracelets where you don't want to see the matrix of them. Then you've got your elastic. I think you'll probably use the elastic first because it's a very friendly material, isn't it? And we're all very familiar with elastic already, aren't we? Now I'm also going to give to you not just this. So we've already got this, and so we can already actually create with just these elements, but we want to further that. We want to give you more opportunities to make. So we're going to give you 100 findings, including a metre of chain. You have got your earring hoops. You have got 2 pairs of shepherd hooks. You have got your jump rings, your eye pins. You've got your flat head pins, which are fan-bloomin-tastics. They got the hearts on them. You've got the ribbon ends, you've got the spacers, you've got your toggle clasps, everything you need. And your crimp beads, your crimp bead covers, sorry. Everything you need to get creative. Now, don't forget, with your first order, you'll also get a DVD that shows you step by step by step how to create gorgeous jewellery. SRG C48 is your item code. It's called Waterfalls, and it's coming to you. Not at over £42, which is what you would pay if you were shopping on the web for the individual items. But £24.99. Don't forget, you've got 2 reels of wire. They are 10 metres each, 0.4 and 1 mil. So already you're creating loads. Already your gemstones are going so much further. £24.95, and you are buzzing on the phone lines on this wonderful Shrovetide Tuesday. £24.95 sees value. This is one of your favourites of the day so far. Of the day, not so far, but of the day. Yeah. Full stop, because this is the only kit of the day so far, Dion. Now, at £24.95, you have got such amazing scope for your designs. You're about to be inspired majorly. I'm going to take my JewelleryMaker mug, which sometimes is available on the website, but does sell out very quickly. Let's go over. It's not at the moment. Let's go over and be inspired, because I keep buying them all. By the wonderful Janet. This kit is fantastic, and I love what you've done.
It just went on and on and on, and I actually bought in what I'd got left, and I've got tons left.
Loads of wire.
We made 12 pieces. I've got findings left.
Did you think to yourself, Janet, you're going to have to stop, you know, because there was so much. I love this. I love this. So you made 9. Oh my gosh, Janet, I love all of the jewellery today. And you know what? I am going to struggle with what earrings I'm going to put in my ears. I love this. Look at that. It's actually quite a simple talk star necklace, isn't it? The ring is incredible. Look at the cage. Look at the cage. That is fantastic. Dion's definitely going to steal this, she said. Look at that, it's fantastic. And the earrings are reminding me of the Jetsons. They're really futuristic. I love it. Aren't they fabulous? They're like a planet. Wonderful, I love them. Do you know what, actually, Janet's made some very different pieces here, so you can have almost 3 different collections out of this kit, couldn't you? The necklace is awesome. Look at that beauty, it's just fabulous. Again, it's very contemporary, I think. Very contemporary indeed, but actually, I think this is a kit for beginners and those that have been jewellery making for a while, because or those that are just thinking about dipping their toe in the water of design with wire. This is perfect. That one's got a face. I love that. Isn't it fabulous? And you've got the tassels at the bottom and look at all of the earrings you've got. Now these earrings are beautiful because you've got the hearts being faced there. Oh, we're in love, aren't we? And then you've got the hearts. See how different now these are. Very delicate, very pretty. So this is a different look to the more futuristic, zingy jewellery with the wire and the big rounds. Now, I do love a stretchy. I do love a bracelet that just goes on, gives you a colour pop, and you've got the silver incorporated in there as well, spaced out. Now, that's so wearable. So you'd wear that every day with a white shirt and jeans or out with your maxi dress. It could be really glamorous. You could play it down. Have a look at this heart pendant. I love this. Beautiful. And Janet's twisted the wire here as well. You kept one piece of wire straight and the other has sort of S-ed over.
It just gives it that strength, really.
And it adds design.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then have a look at the pendant. There's so much, Janet. This is just wonderful. Doesn't wire make such a huge difference?
It makes such a difference. And
Oh,
as
I
you
love
said,
it.
the design process for all of them is different. And the look that you get is different. And I think when you're selling your jewellery, it's important to sort of cater for as many people as you can, really. And this
You're
kit
really
does
right.
that.
Yeah.
This kit does that in spades.
You've in spades. I love that. I'm going to use that expression. Now, I just think you're so right. If you displayed all of this do you know, if I took my friend Belinda, I know that if we went shopping together, those earrings she would buy like that. Now, I'd go for the green because it's my favourite colour. So you've got totally two different tastes in one kit already, probably 3 or 4, in fact, that you could use. So this is very versatile for anybody buying to sell here today. If you're buying jewellery from us, elements from us to make jewellery to then sell on, then this kit is going to be a surefire way of having a great craft fair or jewellery party. Which one are you going to show us how to make?
The ring.
The ring. Now, luckily, Janet knows what Dion's like, and she's made one for herself, one for display, and then there'll be another one, Dion. So don't you worry. That way you know it's going to go on the photographs later on. You've got Dion's vote, she's saying. So where do I start, Janet?
Okay. Well, both of those, I've made both of those, but they're both different. So, you know, if you're going to make the ring, you get a different look every time, really.
Yeah.
So how I did this particular one, I took a piece of wire, probably, I don't know, about 25 inches or something, depending on how many times you want to sort of wrap around the shank, really. So take one of the blue gemstones, which are beautiful.
Oh, so that goes on first, the gemstone?
I always, I tend to sort of do that with mine. So what I do is I slip on one of the round stones, kink that back, hold the stone and do exactly the same on the other side, so you've got that shape. And if you kink them too far in and then bring them back, you tend to get a better shape on them. Then put it onto the ring mandrel whatever size that you're looking at.
If you haven't got a ring mandrel, you can use one of those big, thick black marker pens.
Yes, yep.
But they are available on our website, allthews.jewellerymaker.com. I hope they're in stock for you. They're on there. I don't know about stock levels because I haven't checked on that, but I am hoping they're there.
Right, so just put that on the mandrel wherever you want, really. So wrap that around.
We've got it in stock and it's coming up in the show, says Dion.
Great.
5 hours after I actually thought. I don't know if it's in stock. It's just like, oh, actually, yes, I slipped it in the show last minute. All right, thanks for telling me.
Right, so wrap that around so you've got the gemstone sitting on the top. And then, if we hold that here. When I'm at home, I have the ring mandrel in a clamp. So I've got 2 hands to use.
Do you really?
Yeah.
I've never heard anyone do that.
If I put it in a
That's
clamp,
very clever.
you've got 2 hands to work with.
And you don't have to
really.
keep taking it off, putting it back on.
No.
Because I do that, and a lot of designers do. Take it off,
Yeah.
then have to remold it. So that's a really good idea.
Yeah.
Which kind of clamp do you use? Do you get it from a DIY store?
Just a normal DIY. It just clamps to the desk and it's got jaws on it, so it just fits into the jaws, and you've got both hands to work then.
Fantastic. I'm going to give you the price tag for your mandrel. It's just $8.95 and it is in stock, but we're very limited. DOD. I52 is your item code, and at $8.95. And you can hammer directly onto this mandrel as well, can't you, Janet?
Yeah, you can, because it's metal. You get that purchase really with it. Right, so
you can't do that with the plastic one, but you can do it with this one.
Yes, definitely. Right, so we've got that sitting on there. So then it's simply bring these around, and then we're going to start wrapping just to secure that. So bring that one first. Oh,
Whoops, daisy tin pots.
And then just do them one at a time, just so that you're following each one around, really. There you go. So when you think that's secure enough, what we need to do then is start to make the pieces that come over. So just simply hold that in place. Just bring that over to where you think you want that. Take it off at this stage. Sorry, I'm going to get my fingers in the way here. Wrap that around. It will sort of come out of shape a little bit, but don't worry about it too much. We can always push that back in.
At this stage,
And
would
that
you
one's probably a
still
little
be
bit
clamped on or not? To
Just
your...
when you're actually wrapping around the shank, you need to take it off.
Okay, just so you can get underneath.
Yeah,
Okay.
but then put it back on. Then take the second piece.
The more you leave it on there, the more it'll mould around
Yeah,
it, yeah? Okay.
And then work that into the design as well and decide where you want that second little orbital piece or whatever we call it.
It is an orbital piece.
And then simply put that through.
This is a real Katy Perry ring. My daughter would love this.
And then what I tend to do is put it back on to sort of tighten that up a little bit. Hold it in place, pull it over. So you've got two of those already. It's not as neat as I would like it because I'd probably spend a little bit more time, but this is, you get the idea. And I'll probably have a little bit more wire relay. So we're going to do another one.
Does it matter if you run out of wire? Could I add on to this design?
Yeah, you could easily do that.
Would I go from the wrap at the shoulders?
What I would probably do is wrap at the shoulder, yeah, and then just start again.
Okay.
So this one I've actually kinked that a little bit, but if we just run your fingers along it, it'll warm it up and it'll straighten it out. Then take the next one, wrap it in a section that you want. Maybe we'll just come straight across with that one, and we'll go across. See, this has got a completely different look.
Yeah, that's fabulous.
So we'll take that one round here.
Bit of an Oscar ring, this.
It's a big one.
It is.
Right, so we'll do that. Just wrap that loosely there for now. And then take this one across. But as you say, every single one, every one that you do will have a different look to them. So if you take that and wrap that around. There we go. Sorry, I'm all fingers and thumbs today. Right, put it back onto there, onto the mandrel. And then take your flat nose pliers, tighten them up, pull it together. If you just pull this piece of wire back down onto the mandrel, it tightens it up. Same on the other side. Actually, I'd turn it around so that you're pulling towards the thicker end of the mandrel. And then you can either wrap that round a few times here or snip that off. Actually, I would have probably wrapped that round a few more times. Snip that there. Take the flat nose pliers. Squidge it down.
Do you ever need to file or anything like that, or use the little rounder tool to make it?
You can do, but what I tend to do is sort of flatten, and there's no sharp edge there at all.
Oh no, there isn't at all.
You know, if you squidge that in.
I suppose it's all trial and error, isn't it, with those sorts of things?
That one's probably a little bit of a large size and a bit bigger.
I love that. See the different look though. Now this is very celebrity. Which one's your one, Dion? She can't decide.
And we've got this one as well.
See, they're all so different. She's telling us not to get comfortable with those rings. Now, Dion's going on a cruise with all her girls, so you could all be wearing the same ring. It could be the code of the cruise. $8.95 is your price tag for your ring mandrel. $8.95 if you would like it. Thank you so much, Janet. Now the kit's really, really popular, so please act fast if you want it. It is now limited stock. The details are on the bottom of your screen right now. The number to call is also there. You can shop online, all the w's.jewellerymaker.com. Hey, it's 1 minute to waff.
Ooh.
Look at that texture. Is that done with the hammer, do you think?
I would think so.
Isn't that amazing?
Isn't it pretty?
Yeah, beautiful.
Shall I go first?
You go first, my darling.
Okay. This is $4.09.
Reminds me of an owl.
It's beautiful, isn't it? And it's nice to have the textured and the plain as well.
Definitely. Well, it makes the textured show up even more, doesn't it?
It looks like a bunch of grapes, doesn't it?
Isn't it gorgeous? I love that.
Right, it says, "Hi, all you lovely people at JM. Here is my entry for this week. After seeing Gemma's hammered copper scales, I just had to give it a try. I love using the hammer and block. Good luck for all in the draw." And that's from Barbara from Bournemouth.
Oh, I love Bournemouth.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah. Absolutely gorgeous. And she's done chainmail. Look on the... That's really pretty.
And that's $4.09.
Really pretty. Have a look at the clear quartz in these.
Doesn't it sort of...
I love that. Just looks like the moon.
Doesn't it?
Amazing. Number 412, love the nail polish. And this is from Anne Jones, your number 412. And Anne writes, hi all at JM. I was looking after my niece over half term and we made jewellery all day. These are 3 macrame bracelets she made. Learning the technique very quickly. They're pink. I wonder how old she is. They're pink, red and green agate rounds with 1 center mystic coated quartz round beads. All materials are from JewelleryMaker. They're amazing. She made them for friends, but I believe she's reluctant to give them away. Well, knowing teens as I do, I bet she is. They look great stacked. Love JM. Hope to do Mark's intermediate macrame course soon, as I love this medium. Keep giving us great deals. Anne from Cheshire. Anne, wonderful. And your lovely niece as well. Wondering how old she is. She looks like, judging by the hand, I'm going to say 11 or 12. Either that or she's got beautiful little petite fingers.
Look at that.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't
Have
that
they done that? Bail is amazing. I love that. That is gorgeous.
410. And it is, please find attached my Wall of Fame entry. Not entered for a while, but I'm just about to start selling some of my pieces and a new handmade emporium that has just opened near to me. So good luck with that. This is a birthday present for my mum's 83rd birthday on Monday. She's an avid watcher of the show and will be absolutely made up if she saw this on the Wall of Fame. It's made from bloodstone, March's old birthstone, from my stash, 1 mil, 0.6 and 0.4 gold coloured wire from yourselves. Hope she likes it. Good luck for everyone in the draw. And that's from Trisha from Woodley in Stockport, alias Trisha's Treasure Trove.
I love it. I wish I knew your
isn't
mum's name so we could say happy 83rd birthday, was it?
Happy birthday, Mum.
Happy birthday, Trisha's mum, 83. Well done. Wow. Just incredible. Well done. Well done for reaching 83. I tell you that. Fantastic. What a beautiful.
Gorgeous.
She's going to be so chuffed with that.
I'd be pleased with that.
Look, the way that it just sort of snakes around that wire is so elegant. And I've never seen this weave before.
It's beautiful.
I think it's beautiful. Trish, you're amazing. Look at what I've got, number 413, a fabulous ring. Take a look at this. It's from Sue Dry, who says, made with JM silver wire and rose quartz round beads for my granddaughter Holly. Oh, loving using wire inspired by Rachel Norris and Laura Binding and Karen Crawford. From Sue. Sue, it's gorgeous. Your number 413, fantastic. It's fabulous. Look at that
pretty,
weave.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Look at that. That's a real pop of colour, isn't it?
That is a carnival of colour. We had one similar yesterday with all these incredible colours. It was amazing with a big wire work piece in the middle. This is fab. What's this? Have they plaited there? Or is it macrame? How do you strike? People are so talented. It's wonderful.
This is 411 and it says, this week's Wall of Fame is used polymer clay from JM. But I did find the mould at a cookery store.
Ooh,
I have made the flowers on their own but preferred them as a group. Lots of love from Anne-Marie in Somerset.
Brilliant.
But that does look like plaited or...
Yeah, I think so. What colour as well.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
It's amazing. It's very psychedelic.
Yeah. It's good sort of festival jewellery, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just total hippies, isn't it? You know, with all the rainbows and the flowers. Just 60s hippie chick. That is gorgeous.
Well done.
Wow, you're super inspiring. Please keep them coming. Take a picture of your jewellery and send it to the studio at JewelleryMaker to be in with a chance of a win tomorrow. We will be doing the draw, which I'm very excited about. Right now, I am going to go on a break, but before that, we're going to give you a sneak preview of what you cannot miss out on. Peach Moonstone with the amazing semi-bezel setting, divine and heavenly and super vintage, coming to a screen near you after this.
Do you need a helping hand to get started with JewelleryMaker? Are you stuck for ideas and need inspiration? Then visit our JewelleryMaker website where you can find our video tutorials. Expand your knowledge and skills with these easy to follow jewellery making demonstrations. Whether you're a beginner, hobbyist or business owner, there's always something new to learn. It couldn't be easier. Simply click and learn some new jewellery making techniques.
If you're new to jewellery making and want to learn all the essential techniques, then this is the perfect workshop for you. Join experienced resident designer Linda and learn how to get to grips with this addictive hobby. Learn how to create necklaces, earrings and bracelets with genuine gemstones. You will also have the opportunity to try a range of jewellery making mediums for beginners, including wirework, macrame and kumihimo. The full course includes a wide selection of gemstones and findings, threading materials, 0.4 and 0.8 silver-plated wire, use of all relevant tools, a buffet-style lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studio and our museum, and a visit to our shop. All of this for just £59.95. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Start your new hobby today with JewelleryMaker.
Here at JewelleryMaker, our in-house gemologists don't just check and verify the gemstones, but they give the final seal of quality control.
You can now keep in touch by liking JewelleryMaker UK on Facebook. Get interactive with JewelleryMaker.
JewelleryMaker course gift vouchers are now available. You can choose from a bronze, silver or gold voucher. Each voucher is worth a different amount that entitles you to put towards a course of your choice. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
You can now keep in touch by following JewelleryMaker on Twitter. Get interactive with JewelleryMaker.
If you miss a JewelleryMaker show, then simply go to our YouTube page where you'll be able to find hours of JewelleryMaker footage. Search by show, date or type. Alternatively, search by guest designer by using our playlist page. You can also find hours of tutorials with handy hints and tips to give you inspiration. Our YouTube page is updated on a daily basis, so you can access any show at any time. Stay in touch with JewelleryMaker. Join guest designer Louise Jacobson for our Wirework Rings DVD. This DVD contains a step-by-step guide on how to use a ring mandrel, create single and double stone rings, cluster rings and much more. Get the inspiration and help you need to create your very own handmade jewellery. To get your hands on a copy, contact our call centre. Get creative with JewelleryMaker.
These could be for your vintage style wedding. They're a beautiful bracelet strand, perfect for rings, excellent for cufflinks. There's not a lot you can't do with these kinds of strands that we've been giving you over the past few days now. I gave you yesterday the labradorite version. They went and sold out. I've got for you now some of the most stunningly beautiful peach moonstone. First of all, I want to draw your attention to the quality of the peach moonstone that we're seeing here. You can see the most striking shiller, the most delicate colour, fabulous faceting. Most certainly belongs in the high-end moonstone collection, doesn't it? Very expensive looking, some of our best quality ever seen. And you know, that's undoubtedly, isn't it? Look at the quality you're seeing now. If you're a fan of this incredible gemstone, one of the birth gemstones of June, then I'm sure you can appreciate the quality of this strand is by far and beyond supreme. Now this could easily be a ring, couldn't it? Look at that. Look at that shiller. Beautiful. Obviously you wouldn't have the two on the end, but you would just have some simple silver wire. Now let me draw your attention to the fact that these are semi-bezel set into solid sterling silver, and that's all done by hand. Really important that everything is handcrafted, so you know you've got attention to detail, you know you've got quality, you know each gemstone has had that one-on-one attention, that framework of sterling silver, a precious metal. Sunstone and moonstone are different. I've had a question and I'll tell you for why. Actually, the makeup is very, very similar. There's only one major difference. Sunstone has tiny particles of copper in it, which make it sort of like a little firework of more chunky glitter. Moonstone just gives you that incredible soft sheen, and these are almost powder soft. It's like fairy dust inside there, isn't it? Really delicate, really subtle. Ballet pump pink, just beautiful as a ring, as we saw. Let's try it as a bracelet. Let's have a look at these as a simple bracelet. Just restrand. Oh my gosh, they are stunning, aren't they? Look at, you've got to see it though. When you put these, can you see all these different tones? Aren't they wonderful? This is so natural. The nude tones are really popular at the moment, and they're very vintage. What I'm going to do is just pop it with some aquamarine, because aren't those colours together heavenly? They are so super vintage now. I need you on the phone lines quickly. I'm going to count them for you, because a lot of people are thinking cufflinks. Yes, they'd make the perfect cufflinks for the groom, wouldn't they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on my strand, 9, it should be 9 on yours. I'm getting a lot of pendants, they're pendants. They are uniform size, 15 by 11. You know what? If you sold, let's talk about rings as individual pieces of jewellery. Okay, let's say you bought the silver wire earlier. Now, if you made a ring, what would you pay for a ring with a sterling silver semi-bezel setting? Would you pay £10? I think that would, in Sunstone, I think that would be a very good price tag for a ring with a gemstone this large, with the most beautiful faceting. You could use any of these shades. Look, you've got that. Would you buy 1 or 2 at £10? You would buy them, wouldn't you? So if you had 9 on the strand and you sold them for just £10, that's £90 in total that you've got from these rings. Take into account your wire, but you're going to use tiny amount of wire. Not even a couple of metres, Ollie. You don't need much for a ring, do you, Janet?
No, not at all. Especially something like that, because you need to go around the shank. You haven't got to put a lot of detail. The work's done for you, really.
Well, indeed, you're just going to need to put it on your ring shank, tuck it inside the gemstone, and that's maybe a 1.5 wire inside the gemstone, so it doesn't come out. Perfect, and the job's done. You could perhaps hammer it. This could be a major profit maker for you, but essentially, and more essentially than anything, it's beautiful. It's striking. It's the birth gemstone of June along with pearls. We've got a kit later on with the most amazing pearls. The subtle colours, those nude tones. 9 on the strand with solid sterling silver coming to you in your collection. You can create gorgeous pieces of jewellery with moonstone. It sounds romantic already, doesn't it? MNDL 36 moonstone, 9 pieces, £24.95. Potentially this could be a huge profit maker. How much would those cufflinks be? I think you could sell a pair of cufflinks about 30 quid. Don't you? 2 pairs of, these are sterling silver. You'd never find those in a shirt shop for any less. In fact, cufflinks are about £40 in the glass cabinets in the shirt shops. Look at the faceting. Think about the fact these have been hand set into that solid sterling silver. There are lots of you in for this one. Janet, these are beautiful, aren't they? What would you do with them?
I'd definitely make a ring, definitely. But as you said, a bracelet would be beautiful.
Yeah.
Silver clasp on there, job done, you know, it's just gorgeous. But if you made rings, I think you're looking £20 easily.
For a ring?
For a ring.
And you've got 9 of them, so that's £180.
Yeah, I wouldn't sell those for anything less than £20.
You wouldn't sell them any less than £20?
Not those, not with silver.
And you know what, Janet does sell her jewellery on, and she is much more experienced in doing that, because I just give it as gift. So this is, you know, take Janet's advice, make rings out of these. If you sell them at £20 per ring, that's £180, taking away obviously the £24.95 and of course the wire price tag. This could be a huge profit maker, couldn't it? Now, how much silver? 4.5 grams of silver, so it's got more silver in it than yesterday's labradorite. This is incredible, absolutely incredible. Anne in Kent's got 2 of these. Moira's shopping. Mary and Patty and Karen. Jean, you've got yours. Jennifer, Ulia, of course. I think Ulia bought the labradorite yesterday. I have got Louise and Sandra and Rebecca. I have got a jewellery maker in Aberdeenshire, a jewellery maker in Cheshire, Trudy in Dublin, a jewellery maker in Suffolk. I've got Barbara in Kent, Irene in Wiltshire, Serene in Surrey. I have got Margaret in Lanarkshire, Erin in Staff, Sylvia, Laxmi. I have got, gosh, so many of you. Patricia, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 brand new jewellery makers. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I've got Sarah in Sussex grabbing these as well. £24.95. 4.5 grams of solid sterling silver and 9 wonderful 15 by 11 cushion cuts. Beautiful moonstones. Checkerboard faceted, absolutely beautiful, and those facets work on both sides. They're not just one-sided. A lot of rings you buy are only on the one side. Rebecca's in Essex, Sandra's in Hearts, Louise in Greater Manchester, hello to you. Sandra in Greater Manchester, Christine and Diane joining the queues as well. There's a queue on the phone lines, but it is a free phone number, so don't you be panicking. 0800 644 655 is the number to be calling. Well done to everybody who's dialing and shopping. Jane in Lincolnshire, Tina in Nottinghamshire, Laxmi and Erin, you need to check out your baskets. Don't worry about that 1p&p if you've seen something you want later on, because it will be worked out for you before we debit your card. Don't worry about that. At £24.95 you could have some of the most strikingly beautiful jewellery. You could sell these on at a huge profit, couldn't you? £24.95 is your price tag with that 1p&p. Great value, stunning gemstones, wonderful workmanship. This could be the ultimate gift. Maybe it's your best friend's birthday in June and you're waiting for that perfect strand and you're thinking pearls because that's the obvious birth gemstone for June, but then you've seen these and you've just thought, hang on a minute, maybe make some pearl earrings to go with. Some peach pearl earrings would be lovely. Something different, something you don't see unless you're shopping really high-end. Moonstone is a gemstone. Oh, have you seen the Schlumberger octopus brooch? Oh my gosh, it's wonderful. It's got moonstone, I think pearls, and I think, have a look at it, Dion, and I think it's £45,000, something crazy. Look at it, put Schlumberger in the little... Other designs are available. Schlumberger, sorry, yeah, I don't know how you spell that. Let me just think. Just put octopus brooch and then put, he works for Tiffany & Co. Other designers are available, Gems TV and Cartier. You could do you know what? Look at Elsa Peretti, look at Paloma Picasso, all these wonderful Vivienne Westwood, wonderful jewellery makers. MND L36, £24.95. I think she's found it. Moonstone, and it's got opal in it as well. That's not it, no, but she has found another one. It's got moonstone in it. Isn't it beautiful? There is one with the pearls. Or tap moonstone into the search engine. Maybe it'll come up then. Into that, sorry, Dion's just on a search engine. I can't show you. Put that same designer, but put that same jewellery house, but anyway, you'll find it. Anyway, anyway, I think it's £45,000. Something crazy, like you would need to remortgage just to buy this piece of jewellery, unless you were like Beyonce or someone really rich. £24.95, well done to everybody that's got these. That framework of solid sterling silver, these incredibly beautiful gemstones, just singing and dancing with all their glory and their beautiful softness of colour. Very feminine, aren't they? Very. Now, listen, we are now limited. Please make sure you're well over half the stock's now gone. We are limited stock. Marion's got hers. Trudy, well done, you've got yours. I have got Carolyn. I've got still Aileen and Sylvia and Laxmi with an unchecked basket. Make sure you check out your basket. Sarah in Ayrshire. I have got Muriel in Lancashire. I have got so many of you on the lines. It is great. Serene, you're there as well. Hello to you. Don't forget to text us. We love hearing from you. And we want to know, what's the best topping on your pancakes? It's Pancake Day. 68777 Gem Studio, followed by your message, or you can do it for free online, or the w's.jewellerymaker.com. You've got to watch the show, click watch the show, and then underneath there's send a message to the studio. Margaret from Lanarkshire, Jenny, can't stop laughing. It's 2 whole eggs, obviously, not the shell, ha ha. And heap tablespoons of flour and sugar. Tablespoons, okay, not dessert spoons, because you can get those two mixed out, can't you? My daughter always gets a big spoon, a normal spoon out, not a teaspoon, and thinks that's a tablespoon, but it's not, is it? A big old tablespoon. This is from Anonymous. I like fresh squeezed orange juice on my pancakes or lemon juice. Yeah, I love lemon juice. No, orange juice. Oliver just said, my gran used to do that and it is amazing. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Maybe get a little bit zesty in there as well. I do love orange, yeah. And then maybe that would steer me towards then perhaps putting a little bit of chocolate with it as well. What do you think? Chocolate orange is nice, isn't it? Or you could get fat just thinking about it, couldn't you? Oh, I tell you what. Hi, Jenny and all. I agree, I only eat butter, full fat milk. We were healthier years ago eating so-called bad things. Love you, you make me laugh. From Catherine. Thank you, Catherine. Mwah, love you too. It is all about butter and full fat milk in my section of the house. In the other section of the house, it's not. Mia makes me get her orange milk. We've all got our own milk. Max has gold top milk with cows on the front. He loves it though, he loves it. It's really thick, yeah, it's like cream. I have blue or green. Mia has the new orange one, which is 1% fat, and Lee has the red one. It's ridiculous, ridiculous. Is Lee unhappy with his red milk? No, that's what he wants. He won't cross over to the green. He might have a dabble with Mia's orange milk, but that's it. That's as adventurous milk-wise as he gets. Stuart, Ted, hello Ted, says, hi Jenny and all, had bad night with no sleep due to pain, hence my late arrival at JM Towers. My apologies, Janet, just caught your demo of the ring. And there's a bit more of the message that what does it say? No? That's it. Ted, come on, get up, it's pancake day. Get up, just go, chill out, and I hope you're all right. Loads of people are loving the American pancake way. What, thick ones? With bacon. I wish someone was here so that we could judge them now. Oh, blueberry, yes. Andrea Robson from North Yorkshire says, hi Jenny and all, the American way, seeing as I'm American. Yes, of course. Blueberry pancakes with bacon, swimming in maple syrup. Okay, oh please, heaven, says Andrea. Okay, hang on. Do you put the blueberries in the pancake mix? Or does it go blueberries, bacon, maple syrup? I'm a real funny one. Your Vicky puts bacon in the mix. She's a spicy one. Now, that's an omelette though. That's an omelette. That's an omelette. Of course it is, without the cheese. It's just an omelette. What's the difference then between a pancake and an omelette? The flour, I suppose. It's a Yorkshire pudding with bacon in it then, isn't it? I can't seem to cross over and mix my pudding with I'm so close-minded. I need to open up my mind to bacon with syrup, don't I? I know. I can't eat sweet and sour either. I hate it because I eat it and I go, I want my dinner to be savoury. I'm confused. My taste buds are confused. I'm a very simple girl. Now, let's go with, can we do all these tools in 16? Thank you. Have a look at these. Now, you need the right tools for the job, don't you? And that's exactly what I've got for you now. These are all JewelleryMaker specific. I'm going to start with your round nose pliers. Now, your round nose, you get the whole kit and caboodle, so don't be worrying. Now, these have got the lovely sparkly handle. You've got your round nose pliers. Now, these have a tapered nose, which you can see here. They start off really skinny and they get larger. So with the really skinny ones, you can do really tiny, tiny starts of spirals. Midway, about there, you'd start off your eye loops for your eye pins. They're essential. You need your round nose pliers for your wire work and just for your basic tweaking of things like head pins and eye pins and things like that. Now, I'm also going to give you your flat nose pliers. Now, your flat nose pliers are what you need for holding onto a spiral. You've got the smaller flat nose pliers. Now, let me show you. I'm going to give you two different styles of flat nose pliers here. You've got the smaller. I might need to take them out to show you actually. I'm going to do that. I've got the smaller here, but I'm going to give you the larger as well. Now these ones are fairly new to me. I don't know if Janet's seen them. These are the small. See how skinny they are? Oh, right. Because I'm going to give you the traditional as well with these. So if you're trying to get right in there with your intricate work, actually we needed these. We did need these because traditionally we've had the big ones which are here, which you're also going to get, and you can see the difference straight away. So if you want to really grasp hold of something that's quite large, then you need your larger ones, of course. If you're getting into that tiny little intricate piece and you don't want to over grip, maybe you want one in each hand and you really want to get in there and twizzle and twaddle, then you've got both of those. Are these going to be both essential for you, Janet?
I think so. I think the thinner one, I mean, if you're doing some intricate wire work and you've only got a little space to sort of get in and clamp something, then the thinner ones are great to get in there and do that. But to have the two, you know, if you're opening jump rings or if you're holding a piece and then bend and then twisting with the other one, so two of them, I've always got two with me. You use them both together or essentials.
Have you got the smaller ones as well,
haven't,
Janet?
no, but I can
So
see,
you need,
I can see the
are you
benefit.
thinking, I need those,
Yeah,
I need those.
definitely.
I saw your face when I thought, and I thought, ooh, it was like I'd said walkies. She was like, what? I love it. Now you've got the smaller ones and the larger ones. Now you've also got your chain nose pliers. These are great for opening and closing jump rings. They are also great for your wire work projects. They have a really skinny nose. I always like a dolphin nose, and I used to call these my dolphin nose pliers because they're perfect for jump rings, really. If you're chainmail and things like that, Janet, would you say?
Definitely.
We use these a lot, chain nose pliers. They're great for opening the doors of your, I always say opening the doors, but you know, your of your jump rings, opening the doors and closing them, and your eye loops and things like that, they're perfect for. Then I've got your side cutter tools, which are going to get right in there and snip at your wire. You need to snip away your beading thread with these, your monofilament. You'll use these all the time. In fact, all of them you'll use all the time. Now, usually if you're shopping outside of Jewellery Maker and you go into that big crafty store that most people have in their towns or cities, you'd pay about £8 per tool, wouldn't you? Let me know if you've seen different. I'm speaking, of course, from my own experience. About £8 on average is what I found price-wise per tool. Here is how you open and close a jump ring with your pliers. So this will come, here's two lots of chain nose pliers here. So actually having more than one is going to be a real benefit. So you could use your smaller nibbed flat nose pliers, or you could use two lots of chain nose pliers. These tools make all the difference to your designs. Don't forget, you've got your side cutters as well. They all come packaged absolutely beautifully, and I'm going to give you an incredible price. Don't forget, the average price tag is around £8 per tool. I've seen them at £8.95. Would you agree with that, Janet?
Yeah, I've seen them for more than that.
Have you? Yeah, this is the
definitely.
cheapest I could find.
But like you say, sort of that price would be the cheapest I think you would be able to get anywhere else.
So Janet, before you shopped here at Jewellery Maker, where did you get your tools?
Well, I used to sort of just wherever really. I mean, whenever I went anywhere, I'd look for a craft shop or on the internet. But of course, you know, if you're going to different places, you're not always sure of the quality. You don't get that consistency. So for me, using one supplier is great because you get that consistency of quality then.
And everything matches
important
as well, doesn't it?
Yes, yeah.
5 tools. 5 tools you are getting. And it works out that you pay £2.51 per tool, 59 pence per tool. The value you're about to get is beyond incredible. Where else are you going to get tools? 5 tools, £12.95. Snap my hand off for this one. What an incredible deal. If you're wire working, if you're using beading thread, if you've just started jewellery making, this is an incredible deal. £12.95 for all 5 tools. They're all essential. They're all great replenishments. If you've been jewellery making for a long time, you already know how essential your tools are. Just having jewellery maker specific tools. Even if you go to a craft section and you've bought craft tools, they're not jewellery maker specific. It makes a difference. KHGC19, well done to each and every one. Well, maybe you run workshops. Maybe your kids are getting involved. Maybe you're watching because you're trying to get the perfect Mother's Day gift for your mum, and if she is a jewellery maker, get on this one. Do you know what? If you're a jewellery maker though, things like tools are a great gift because they make your life easier. Yeah. Ed's line is tools are cool because he's a rhymer. £12.95, and they are, you know, Janet, without tools you cannot do certain things, can you?
And I've probably got now at the moment probably 4 or 5 sets of tools. I'm addicted to sort of buying them. But it's good to have like a set in your workroom, set in your bag if you're going anywhere, a set in your box that you go to a craft fair or whatever. So it's always good to have, for me personally, more than one set.
And you're always trying to reach for a tool, aren't you? And great if you've got your little beading room, but also if you're on the go or downstairs, you want to you start moving things around. In my house, they get lost. So if they have that one place in the house or two places, they won't get lost. Yeah. Scissors in my house, don't even, listen, you'd be looking under the bed to find them. That, you know, with all the kids. Oh, I need them for my homework. They're all crazy places. KHGC19, we've got another text message. Keep them coming. Pip, did you know? Oh, that's not Pip, it's Ryan. Ryan, happy Pancakes Day. Happy Pancakes Day. Pancakes Day. Happy Shrove Tide. Now, Lynette in Worcestershire says, hi Jenny and Janet and crew. It's got to be an Elvis Presley is this how Elvis Presley had his? Well, let's do it. Peanut butter, banana and chocolate sauce. That sounds good.
I could go for that.
I could go for that.
Yeah.
That's like a mega waffle, isn't it? You'd have that on waffles.
I'm hungry now.
Love you. We love you too. I'm going to do that. I'm definitely going to stop on the way home and get that squirty cream. Definitely. Did you used to do that when you were a kid, Janet? Tip your head up and fill your mouth with squirty cream?
I'd still do it if I could.
Yeah. I think we should all do it today. Let's do it. Everybody go home. On the way home, everybody today, and you, go and get some of that squirty cream and just be a kid, just for 2 minutes. Maybe, I'm hoping that I'm going to do it and go, that is disgusting, I'm never doing it again.
I don't think you
But
will.
I think that I might wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning, sneak to the fridge and go, I'll probably find Clarky doing it. That's what's going to happen. I'll be like, oh, what happened to the red milk? Tipping your head up for cream. Yeah, you can't have red milk cream. That'd be rubbish. Now, Stuart Ted, hello again Ted, says, Jenny, the way we make pancakes in England traditionally uses basic Yorkshire pudding batter. What could be more savoury than that? It's true. It's true, isn't it? Maybe we could have savoury pancakes, a bit of cheese. Oh, yeah, cheese is good on anything. Yeah. Maybe for dinner tonight, actually, I'm going to make cheesy pancakes. And then they were all having a go at me at the weekend because they were all ordering their Indian. I told you about that story, didn't I? And I didn't really want any Indian, so I said, can I have cheese naan with loads of cheese? They were like, what's wrong with you? Who has that? Who has that? Just eat pizza. I was like, but I like it. It's the only thing I like. Yeah, Mia and Lee. I get brilliant, don't I? Now, thank you, Ted. It's true. Maybe I'll have bacon and cheese pancakes. Yes, with no syrup, and then have pancakes for pudding as well. So tomorrow, when they have to roll me into the studio, I'll be like, oh, I'm going to pancake. Now, which one? Box 12, box 12. Oh, can we? Yes, wire. So, now, this wire is the colour that Alison used on her mid-show for the baby's booty in blue. I don't know if we've got it here, whether she stowed it away. It's also the blue that Alison used for, hang on a minute, for the air balloon here in the swirls. So if you loved Alison's mid-show, not yesterday, the day before, then you're going to absolutely love this. Have a look at what I've got here. And the blue swirls, can you see? I'll move my big body out the way, and you can see the blue swirls are made out of this blue wire 0.8. That's what I've got for you. Really rich colour. Now, I'm just going to move this away and show you, because I've also got 0.6. Have we got the booty? We're on it. We're on it. We've got a ring with, oh, look at that. Who did this? Was it Rachel Norris, I think, wasn't it? Isn't it wonderful? Look at that gizmo surround, just beautiful with this blue coloured wire. Together with silver, doesn't look amazing? It does look great with gold as well. Now these are going to make the most incredible weaves. And if you watched the show that we did, I can't remember what day is it today? Tuesday, it was Sunday. So if you watched the weave, now what she did, Alison, was amazing. 1 mil in bars, and oh, here it is, look. Look at this booty. It's wonderful. I hope you look. Oh, isn't it
cute
fun?
is that?
Have you not seen this,
I
Janet?
didn't see it.
Isn't
no.
it amazing?
Oh.
Imagine that. Look at the detail. Isn't it amazing? Fantastic little booty. We did the pink one as well for a pink girl. Probably Shayla's got one heavy foot at the moment, hasn't she? Dad's put it on her foot. Would her foot fit in there, Ollie? Her little tiny wee foot? It would swamp a little foot. Look at the pink one. Oh, Ollie, you've got to have this. Look. You could put her first curl in there, couldn't you? Isn't it wonderful? Look what wire can do. Look what wire can do. Well, actually, I did demand that she made a princess castle next. Perhaps that's going to go in Shayla's bedroom. I'm not sure. We've demanded lots. Also, she can make corsets out of wire. Yes. Anything that's going to make me look skinnier after all of those pancakes is definitely welcome. So watch out for a show near you. Have a look at what else this wire has done in the bracelet. Isn't it beautiful? And it was really easy. This is how she was going to make the corset as well. Make a great belt buckle, wouldn't it? She was a good laugh. She was a good laugh, Alison. Now, just if you want to catch that show, it's on YouTube, and you'll be able to learn exactly how to make this kind of, isn't it wonderful? But it's really easy. All you've got to do is make S's. She made loads of S's and then she puzzled them together. It was so simple. And this is 0.8 wire, which I've got for you here. It's the same gauge wire that I've got for you here. And I'm also going to give you 0.6. Now, Janet was saying earlier, 0.6 is a great starter because it's so malleable. You can use your wire twister tool on it as well. So you can really twist it up. You can't make rings if you do 2 or 3, lots of it, twist it and put it around the ring mandrel that you bought earlier. These are gorgeous together. Now what I was saying to you, what Alison did, let me see if it's on here. Yeah, now it's going to be quite hard to show you, in fact, but you see the zigzaggery here going on. Let me see if it's in the other one as well. No, it's not. Right, you see this zigzag, zigzag, zigzag. Right, 2 lines here. How did she get it like that? Well, what she did was she put 2 lines here and then she put a 0.6 in the middle. She went, I think 2 or whatever, how many strands? 3 or 4 strands. Then she's wove in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, right? And then she pulled the extra strands out and the wire was left there all zigzaggy. It was amazing. So you could do that with this. I mean, the possibilities for wire we've touched on already. Janet, talk to me about both gauges, 0.8, 0.6. I've got the coloured wire here as well. What would you do with these?
Well, the 0.6 I would use to make findings as well. You can always use that to make your earring shepherd hooks.
Yes, because these will go through your ear piercings, won't they, 0.6?
Yeah. So you can sort of make custom-made shepherd hooks, actually just drop a gemstone on and make the hook straight from the stone, so you haven't got 2 separate pieces. The 0.8, as you can see, I mean, it's great for sort of structural pieces, great for frames, but it can also be delicate. You can hammer it. You can do such a lot with both of those, and to mix those 2 together, wrap those together, would be fabulous.
They would be beautiful. And even though they're different gauges, is that okay to mix them together?
I think that would be fine, yeah. Yeah.
Because you did earlier the one straight piece and then wrapped around and around and around. That would look nice. You could do that with this, couldn't you?
If you've got the blue as the main piece and then wrap the gold around it, that would look great.
I love it. And very classy, actually, blue and gold together, isn't it? It looks really elegant. FUG C42, your wire spectacular. Your 200 metres in total. There it is. That spectacular piece of art by Rachel Norris. Now, the blue is £24.95 on its own. You're going to get the gold for free, £24.95. You are buying the blue and you're getting the gold for free in this bundle. FUG C42, an outstanding deal, another cracker of a deal. It's pancake day. Get yourself flipping. That's what we want to hear. How are you flipping your pancakes today? Tell us whether you're a savoury pancaker like Ted, or whether you're mixing the sweet or mixing the 2 together. £24.95 for your wire deal. Happy Shrove Tide to all of you. Happy Pancake Day, happy Shrove Tuesday. FUG C42, Vicky, Carol, Sheila, Barbara, Nicoline in Berkshire, loads of brand new jewellery makers. You're in a queue on the phone lines, please stay there, it is so worth it. You are toad in the hole you're eating today, are you? Toad in the hole, yeah, that sounds, I haven't had that in years. Oh, let's have toad in the hole. Thank you for all your suggestions. Everyone's saying, make toad in the hole and then pancakes. Yes. Never mind pancakes, go for the New Orleans Mardi Gras King Cake. What is that? Send it in and I'll go for that, all right? Google it. I mean, ask Jeeves or Yahoo search it, please. Crikey, good job I can think of 3. Can you have a look? What is that? A New Orleans Mardi Gras cake? Is it Mardi Gras today? Yeah, it is. Mrs. Mississippi mud pie. No, what's your favourite pudding? Mine is banoffee pie or Eton mess. If there's a menu with either of those 2 puddings, Mia will have one, I'll have the other, and we'll half it, and then we'll, Of course, Clarky doesn't have pudding when we go out for dinner. So he did to me the other day. So I know he has a saucer of red milk. No, he doesn't. Do you know what he did to me the other day? We went out to dinner and the lady went, "Do you want pudding?" And we're in American diners and I saw someone have banoffee pie and I went, and he went, "No, thank you, we're fine." And I went, "We do want pudding." Well, I couldn't have any because it's too late. Now, if you would like to send me your puddings in for compensation, it would make me happy. Denise in County Durham says, Jenny, haven't you tried Findus? Of course I have. Of course I've tried them. Other pancakes are available. Cheese ones are my favourite. Do you know what? That I'm the youngest of 4. Right, so when my mum used to go to work, my brother would be like, "Right, what can I make? What can I make?" He'd make crispy pancakes, turkey burgers, and those little pizzas you'd put out, and he'd literally just have about 60 of those, and that would be my lunch. And he'd be like, "There you go, all of the finest of foods." And I'd sit there and eat it. My mum would come in and go absolutely mad because she'd already made me something vegetable based, and like, why are you feeding her that? And I'd be like, "Yay, eating all this rubbish." Yeah, of course I've had them. Do you remember when you were first allowed to start cooking? What did you use to cook? What was the first? Mine was toasted sandwiches. Every time my mum went to work. Yours was what, sorry? Pasta bake. It's a bit advanced. Mine would be like a pot noodle or some of them instant noodle things we used, or something really rubbish that you shouldn't eat, that your mum won't let you have, so you eat them when she's not there. You'll go down to the corner shop because in the 80s it was the corner shop. There was no such thing as a supermarket where I was. Do you remember when there was no such thing as a supermarket? We had a butcher's and a corner shop and a greengrocer's. What day is it in New Orleans? Fat Tuesday. This is Andrea Robson from News. Today is Fat Tuesday in New Orleans, and the king cake is tradition. There is a small toy baby hidden within the cake, and when found, it symbolises. What does it symbolise? What does it symbolise? What does it symbolise? It's like EastEnders. Doof, doof, doof. Other series are available, such as Coronation Street and Emmerdale. Now, it's like, what is it? What happens when you find the baby? I'd eat the whole cake. I'm definitely finding the baby. I'd be like, oh, I love pudding. Do you love pudding, Kerry? What's your favourite?
Apple pie.
Apple pie, yes, with cinnamon. Oh, it symbolises good luck for the year. Then give me 10 of those cakes. I want to eat 10 babies. Now, toy babies. Now. I told you the story about Max asking me for a bag of babies to cuddle for his birthday when he was like 3, didn't I? What do you want people? He used to always ask me for just ridiculous presents, and Max, but that I could never. He'd always test, because I always say, "I'll give you anything. I'll do anything for you," and he'd be like, "Right, we'll test this. I'll have a bag of real babies to take out and cuddle for my birthday." I was like, "I can't do that, Max," but I thought you could do anything. Damn you, child! Mia never really asked for impossible things, apart from, she just asks for horsey things. She doesn't really want anything else. Now, I'm going to give you your gizmo. Gizmo work has been done in this booty and this booty. That's what the gizmo will do. All these little gizmo coils around here. This is gizmo coiled again on the gizmo, so it makes it curly. And here, around the edge as well. Gizmo coils, of course, are a Rachel Norris signature as well. I'm sure Janet uses the gizmo all the time, do you, Janet?
I love the gizmo.
Tell me why, what does it do?
Well, it just adds that little bit of, for me, adds that detail, and it's easy to do, and you can get so many lovely sort of shapes from it, and it just adds that bit of design feature, really. So it's great.
Very simple tool as well, Janet, isn't it? At what point of your jewellery making did you buy a gizmo? How long had you been jewellery making for?
I didn't sort of use the gizmo until JewelleryMaker. I didn't even know about the gizmo before JewelleryMaker.
How long had you been jewellery making until you come across JewelleryMaker?
Probably about 9 years.
No way! Do you wish you could climb back there and go, JewelleryMaker, come on, you're missing out. What made you stumble across us?
Well, it just sort of flicking through channels and things, and that
did
was
you go,
it.
oh my goodness?
Where have you been all my life? And it's sort of like, if you'd have been around sort of at the beginning of my journey, it would have been so much easier. You know,
Because we're a one-stop shop for all of it, aren't we? There's
you
nothing
haven't
like
got,
it.
No, you haven't got to hunt around for different things. And as I said before, it's having that consistency of quality as well, and confidence really in your suppliers. And I think when you're selling jewellery, you've got to have that, because you're selling on a product. So you've got to know that you're backed up with quality, really.
It's such, you know, Janet, that's such an important thing you just said there.
Yeah.
Consistency of your suppliers, which you're getting from us here at JewelleryMaker. This is a JewelleryMaker branded coiling gizmo. We do have a gizmo project work DVD. Here's a little snip from that. Just coil around and look, making your own findings. This is Rachel Norris, making your own findings there makes a huge difference. This is all you do. And these two elements come with, you get the two different rods and you get your clamping tool there as well. Just around and around, making all the difference to your designs. Gizmo coils, look at that. Rachel Norris is an inspiration, isn't she? Gizmo coils, make that piece of jewellery zing, look professional, look artistic, and I think quite Grecian actually, if I might say. You have got, of course, Lucy there together with Rachel Norris. Do go and grab that DVD. It's just $4.95. You've got your skinny gizmos and your medium gizmos. And we do do a larger gizmo if you want to get a little bit thicker with your gizmo coils as well. Full instructions, and you've got your guarantee with us here at JewelleryMaker. We've got 2 DVDs that you can come for $4.95. Your wire coiling gizmo today is just $4.95, under £5. And you know what, Janet, it's a great price tag for a tool that does so much, and once you've used it once, you will use it every time you get your wire out, won't you?
And that's the thing, you know, you won't look back. So, I mean, before the gizmo came out, I would just wrap around a knitting needle or something.
Yeah, anything cylinder.
Yeah, yeah. But this just makes life so much easier.
It truly does. Look at that coiling there. Perfect. Well done to everybody that's on the phone. It's a very, very popular tool indeed. Now I'm going to give you the next kit. Now this is a very high-end kit. First of all, it comes with an element that I've never seen before in a kit. I've been here with JewelleryMaker for 2 years, and before that I was at Gems TV for 2 years, and I've never seen a kit here, and forgive me if you've seen it before, but I never have. I've got to say, yesterday's CDB kit I said was one of my favourite kits of all time. This also fits in with that. It's for me as essential as the CDB kit that we had yesterday, but for a completely different reason. I am giving you now an opportunity to create very elegant. I've got the earrings made from this kit. Very beautiful, very expensive looking pieces of jewellery. Now, if you are looking for that expensive high-end look in your jewellery, then look no further than this kit. First of all, I want to draw your attention to the largest white pearls we have in stock. They are amazing. Look at the size of them. Now, if you were shopping for these pearls anywhere outside of JewelleryMaker, how much would you pay for a pearl necklace? I told you, didn't I? I'd seen in Cambridge, £2,000. These for a necklace. These are stunning. They're about the same size as the pearls I saw in that jewellers in Cambridge. They are huge. They're beautiful, and I've got to have them. Now, do you know what? If I'm sat at home watching, I don't even care how much this kit is. I need it off the back of the fact that it's got these huge, gorgeous white pearls, and got the peach pearl. Oh my God, isn't it a dream? Now, vintage wedding essential. If you're creating a wedding piece of jewellery, a bridal piece of jewellery, you have to have this kit. You have to. Also, now, look at this. The perfect complement. Smoky quartz. Smoky quartz. Beautiful. We need this kit, don't we? It's making me think of 1920s. It's making me think of elegance. It's making me think of Downton Abbey. It's making me think of an old Rolls Royce pulling up. You know, class. It's classic. A classic. If you have got that really exclusive occasion, that high-end dinner, that occasion where you need to dress up really well, you need to wear your very best. I'm talking, it's a definite Oscars winner, isn't it, this one? And if you think about Kate Blanchett, think about Julia Roberts. Think about the classics as well. Think about Audrey Hepburn. These are divine. Kate Middleton, Princess Diana, Marilyn Monroe. Think of all the most elegant women of all time. Elizabeth Taylor. That's what this kit is screaming at me. I need it. I need it in my life. You need it in yours. Then I'm going to give you something that I've never seen in a kit before. And for this, Janet, you are exceptionally lucky. Now, if Linda or Sheila are watching, they're going to go mad. They're going to go mad. Somebody must have locked them in a cupboard somewhere. Have a look. We'll let them out after we've launched this kit. I know, said Dion. Just went, I know. Sheila's bridal show next week as well. You have got sterling silver and 9-carat gold wire. You need this kit. Just heavenly. If anyone makes jewellery out of this kit, I'd like to see it because there's a very high chance I'm going to buy it off you. I love it. I've already stolen the earrings out of this kit. Now, can I just show you something? Could you pass me the bow? When I'm going to show you what Janet's made out. Thank you. Now, everybody wants this. Everybody wants this necklace. Look what Janet's made. You are getting precious findings with this kit, of course. I love it. It's amazing, isn't it? Can I try it on, please? Thank you. Thank you. Please let it fit. Please let it fit. Please let it fit. Look at the findings you get. We haven't had a kit with precious findings for ages. I don't know how much it is, but Kim from Bedford, I don't know how much, you haven't told me. Kim from Bedfordshire's just said, why is this kit? Oh, I love this. I love it. Look at the size of these pearls. Amazing. Now, we've had so many people going mad about this necklace this morning in the gallery that we've decided that we are going to do a masterclass on this one, aren't we?
Yes.
So designer inspiration on this one. Amazing. I've got the earrings in. Now, everything that Janet's made, I want to take home. Sterling silver. Somebody will ask why it's such good value. Right, okay, why is it such an amazing price? What are you doing it for? Tell me in my ear. You're insane. You're insane. Insane on a stick is what you are. Now have a look. You've got... Go and try and find the wire at the price tag I'm going to give you for the kit. You've got 1 metre of sterling silver and 9-carat gold wire. This, whatever you make, get it valued for me, please, with the white pearls. You made a ring or anything out of that, and you've got sterling silver findings. This is going to be the one. It's the one. It's just, this is the one if you're creating wedding jewellery. This is the one if you're creating jewellery to sell on or get valued. Then this is the one. It's the kit for you. It's going under £30. We've seen kits at this price tags without sterling silver findings, without huge pearls, without sterling silver and 9-carat gold wire. You have got to get on the phone. What gauge is this wire? Could you just tell me? What gauge is the wire, Dion? Yeah, what gauge is the wire? I think it's 0.6, is it?
It feels like a 0.6.
It feels like 0.6.
Yeah.
Is it 0.6, Dion? Dion will confirm. Now, I've got... Oh my gosh, there's so many people. How many of these kits have we got? I think it's 0.6. I'm not sure. Oh, it's 0.4. Would you?
Oh, right, actually,
it feels 0.6.
Yeah, it feels quite...
Feels thicker, doesn't it?
It goes through the pearls perfectly, though.
Goes through the pearls perfectly. Half the stock's gone already. Give me the price tag. It's only £24.95. This kit is ridiculously low in price. Absolutely majorly low in price. Be quick. I know you're going to be super inspired by what Janet's made. I already am. You've got to check out baskets if you're shopping online. There are loads of you shopping already for this one. I've got Linda in Devon has bought 2. Linda in Devon's bought 2. She's bought Susan, Lynn, Barbara, Karen, Christine, Grace, Zoe, loads of you there. Let's go on over. I'm going to take the wonderful necklace with me, which so many of us today have already commented on. So we're going to have a designer inspiration on this one. Now, have a look at the jewellery that Janet's made. You're about to fall in love with all of the jewellery that... Oh, Janet, I love it. I love this necklace, I love this bracelet, I love the earrings, the ring's amazing, the necklace is amazing.
We've got 7 pieces of jewellery out of that for £24.95. Pearl
with
jewellery.
Pearls.
And silver. It's crazy.
Profit maker?
Oh, definitely.
Definitely.
I mean, you charge that for one of the pieces, I would say.
Pair of these earrings for a start.
Yeah.
Look at the size of the pearls. I think you'd buy earrings And don't forget, I've got a pair of earrings in as well. We've only got 5 of these kits, 4 now, 3. It's going to sell out literally as I speak. Look at the jewellery that's been created. We're going to see how you create. Oh my gosh, isn't that gorgeous? The sparkle of it. I know. 25 quid. Ollie just went 25 pounds, 25 pounds. Like an auctioneer, Ollie. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? Look at the sparkle.
The faceting on them is gorgeous.
Isn't it?
Such a beautiful colour.
Isn't that divine? I love that. I love it.
Good, aren't you?
Isn't it beautiful? Isn't it beautiful? I love that so much. Then you've got the earrings. You've got the bracelet. Look at that with the chain. You've made a W or an M for Mum. Mother's Day.
Yes.
This is the perfect Mother's Day kit.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the perfect Mother's Day
Definitely.
kit. Look at these. Love that bow necklace so much with the little dangles. Do you know what? I'm going to put my hand. We need like a mid-coloured, because we put it on the white and you couldn't see the pearls, and then we put it on the black and you couldn't see the. Oh, heavenly. Look at this asymmetric design. I love it. You could wear that either way around, couldn't you?
Definitely. But I wanted to do something with all of them in, all of the pearls in, all of the stones.
I love it. Just amazing. Just amazing. Then I've got these earrings. Have you seen I don't think you've seen the necklace that we're going to do either yet. Aren't they gorgeous? And then we got the necklace. And don't forget, I'm wearing some earrings as well, which I will show you. These pearls, these pearls, these pearls, these pearls. Aren't they gorgeous? Then I've got some earrings in as well. Don't get too close. Don't get too close to my face. They're so beautiful. They had to be stolen. Do you know why? Because I thought I'd wear them every day. They're going in my ears.
Yeah. They're simple,
gorgeous.
but you know, they're pearls and silver, so stunning.
They are beautiful and they're huge. So where do we start?
Okay, we're going to show that pendant. So we start off with the simple sort of circle of gemstones, and the pearls. The thread goes through the pearls 2 or 3 times.
Really? So the drill hole's really good
Yeah.
on these pearls. Well, they're big, so you can afford a larger drill hole, I suppose, can't you?
So it's thread 5 of the larger pearls on, or the smaller ones. You can do them with either, really.
Okay.
Go back through the 5th. She said that now. Through the 5th one, and pull. So you get that circle there. So you get that circle or flower shape of gemstones. And then what we need to do then is add on another 3. So if we go 2 on that side, actually sorry, we need to add on another 4. So, and then 2 onto that side. There we go. So you've got the flower shape. You just square that off a little bit there, and you've got 2 then on either side. And then simply take one of the threads, through this last pearl here. So essentially you've got another flower there, but you're actually, there you go, but you're actually off centre a little way there.
Is this like a ladder weave, or like how you do a beady bead almost, isn't it?
It is
then
actually,
you
yeah,
fold
but
it
you've
back
got the
over?
5, so you've got
Yeah.
it turns into a flower shape. But here we're off centre, so what we need to do is come through this pearl here, just to sort of even it off a little bit. There we go, so if I can just push that through, there we go.
Could you knot these pearls easily?
Yes, definitely.
Because I've got the knotting tool. You know what? The kit's gone and sold out. Do you know how to knot pearls? Is it easy?
Yep, I mean with the, I haven't used that one for a while, but it's a good tool to use. And like you say, when you're using pearls, it's nice to have them knotted. If you're looking for that classic look,
Then it's really nice to
great.
knot them. We're going to bring you the knotted tool on your screen in just a moment. Oh, it's there now. I'm so sorry, the kit's gone and sold out. So get yourself on the phone lines if you would like. There's 2 left, but there's loads of unchecked baskets. So if you're on the phone lines, you could do this. You could come in straight away and get. There are only 2 kits left, just 2. Right, sorry, Janet,
No,
before
that's
you
okay.
carry on,
Carry on.
I'm going to give you the price tag for your pearl knotting tool. So in the traditional way, very expensive pearls are normally knotted. It's also a service you can offer your clients, isn't it? That you can re-knot their pearls.
That's right,
for them.
repairs and things as well.
Oh, I've got some lovely lilac pearls as well that might go. That comes with them. Real pearls are these, and they're like, look how beautiful they are. Pretty lilac pearls will come with it, with the pearl knot at all, so you get those will go really well if you bought the kit with either one of those strands. Look, beautiful. We're going to give you these, the Easy Bead and Pearl Knotting Tool. This is from the Beadsmith for just $12.95. You've got freshwater pearls and the knot. Great value.
That's amazing. That's
amazing value.
It is.
Can you show us in a minute when you finish this, maybe how I use the knotting tool?
Yeah, if you
thank you.
We'll have a go.
We'll need to get you some beading thread. So you've got that knotting tool from the Beadsmith, a wonderful. And now remember, this is pearl knotting specific. It's not just, you know, this is, you can knot other gemstones with it as well. It will come with full instructions and a diagram inside, which I'll look for you. Hang on. There you go. I've just realised, and I never knew this. Now, we've also got a download on our website to show you how to do this, and on YouTube. But it does come with full instructions, which I'm just going to have a look at now. Oh, so you get instructions inside, look. I never knew that. Did you know that? You do get the full instructions inside as well of how to actually use your pearl knotter. For $12.95, you've got such a great quality tool, and by the way, this tool does sell out time and time again with the beautiful lilac pearls as well. Lilac. Now, I like saying lilac like they say in America. Lilac. No, sorry.
That's okay.
Carry on, my darling.
So we've got the two flowers sort of here sitting side by side. So now what we want to do is add on another pearl just here and here. So if we add that one onto there. So we've got that sort of section. And then what we need to do is add through another piece of the beading thread through that one on the side, and then go straight through to the opposite side and pull that through. So you've got that, excuse me, there you go. You've got that detail there. So it actually looks a little bit different. There you go. So you've got that, and then you can do that again with another piece of the thread. So you've got the three pieces.
Okay.
There you go. Sorry, let me get my hand out of the way. Don't want to twist that. There. So now we've got three pieces of beading thread. There. So you've got that section there. And what I did is I wrapped some of the wire around that little section. If I can just show you that. And with the three then.
So with the precious wire. Oh yeah.
And then
such
with
a pretty detail. Look, the heat is here. Makes all the difference having that precious metal.
It does.
wire,
It just adds that little bit of
see the little swirly whirlies there.
bit of detail to it. But what I would do then at this stage is I would plait these two sections and add a clasp. And then once that's plaited and got a clasp on it, secure these. So really, all I did simply was wrap around the wire around the beading thread. So you've got that. Drop the pearl down. Around, just go around to the top section and back down. So you've got that crossover effect. And then back down to the bottom. Wrap it around. Once you've plaited them, things will be secure, so they won't move around as much. And then all I did, I would snip that off and tuck it in and tidy it up. And then I simply just took the round nose pliers, made a little, I did it a little bit neater than this, but I'll just do it for speed. A little swirl. There we go. So that then would sit. Oh, I've cut the wrong bit off there. Silly me. There, so I tuck those in. There. So there you've got sort of, once these are plaited, these won't move around. They'll stay in place. So there you go. So you've got the pendant, three sections of wire, the pearl there, and the little gold detail just on there.
Perfect.
And
you could do this in a bracelet. You could carry that on.
You could just carry on with the pearls and then
Isn't it
turn it
pretty?
into a bracelet.
I love that. Now we're being asked what the best cord is for. Is it wax cord for the tool, for the knotter tool? 'Cause it goes through.
Obviously, it depends what pearls that you're going to be using. So you need obviously something that will go through.
Do you think that'll go through these big ones?
I'm not sure, to be honest.
Let's have a look, shall we? Let's have a little look. Otherwise, your Eslon thread's really good for it, isn't it? Might need to cut the end of that. Or can you do it with beading thread? Knotting or not? Does the
I don't know,
knot
I've not
keep?
tried. Shall we? I don't think it'll go through. will
It, I reckon it will if we angle it.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Shall we have a go?
Let's have a little go.
Do you want me to have a go at playing with it and then we do it a bit later, or do you want that's it? Should we try
Have a little
that?
go. Yeah, have a little go at that.
No, actually it won't, because it's
Just
probably
what's the
needs
best
something
one?
a
I've
bit
got some
thinner.
underneath. What would you like to show with the knotting tool, do you think?
Should we have a go with the thread?
Let's have a go with the beading
Yeah.
thread, yeah. Because we know that'll go through. But I think wax cord is great, and also the hemp cord is great too. But you have to work at getting the nib right to go through the pearls.
Can I have a look at the instructions?
Absolutely.
Because I haven't used this
In ages.
for a long time.
Absolutely, and I did put you on the spot there, didn't I? There we go.
I did, but then that's what it's all about, isn't it?
So you go through your knotted end.
Right, so
Not in between. There you go.
yeah. Okay.
Got it? You remember?
I think
Are we
so.
cooking?
I think so.
Or a cooking?
What I'll do is I'll just tie a little knot in the end.
What you're seeing on your screen right now is the details, not just for the wire knotting tool, but you also get the lilac pearls as well. They're gorgeous. They're 6x5. I'm saying lilac because I like the way they say it. I like the way Miley Cyrus says lilac. Because I watch too much Hannah Montana with my children.
Now I'm not sure whether, well, what I've done.
Oh, it pushes up. It's got that spring, hasn't it?
So
underneath?
what I've done is I put a knot in the end of the pearl, just
Okay.
so that we can just show this. And then I've just, as if I'm going to put a knot in there, so I've tied that as if I'm going to
Okay.
knot it. Now fingers crossed I've got it, I'm remembering this right. Put the pearl, sit the pearl there,
Yeah.
and then I think if I'm,
You're pulling.
oh no, I must have it the wrong way around. Sorry.
You got it wrong. No, no, no.
Oh no, that's right.
That's it.
No,
is
I
it?
know what, yeah. Let me do another one, sorry.
She remembers now.
It's
That's all
coming
right. It's
back
all
to
trial and
me.
error. It's all trial and error. It's all coming back to me now. Who sang that? Meatloaf, was it? Don't
Oh,
know.
I don't know. Right, okay. So again, put that in here.
Oh, right. And you've got to get it right next to the pearl then, don't
Yeah.
you?
You need to push that as close up to there as you can get it.
And then
I'm
what's
sure-
the
I'm
little
sure I'm not
join
doing this
for then?
right.
The spring. If you
I
put your
think
thumb on it, doesn't
yeah,
it?
I think if you push that up, but I think because it's the beading thread, it's not giving. I think when you've got cord,
It'll
if you
got
press
some
that up, what
give.
it does, it brings those two pieces together. If you see, it brings those
yeah,
together.
and you're using your finger to push up. Can
So
we
this,
just put-
yeah.
There we
So
go.
you push that along,
Yeah.
and then as you push that along, this thread
the knot
will
yeah.
move to the top of this section,
It'll
and
be-
it will pull tight, and then it'll slip off, and the knot will be sitting there. But the beading thread's
Better
too
with
rigid.
Cord, so you do need to use cord, wax cord, anything like that. I know Sarah Elvin's watching at the moment, and I know she does a lot of this. So Sarah, if you could text us in, what's the best thread to use? It's because she actually offers this service, and she does it all the
What
time.
I'll do is I'll look underneath and see what cord we've got, and then perhaps do
See
a,
what goes
a proper
through there.
demo of it then with some proper cord.
Fabulous. Thank you, my darling. £12.95 is your price tag. I've got a feeling you thread the pearls first and then knot them individually in between. I don't know, I could be wrong.
We'll have a-
Sarah
we'll have
Elvin,
a go.
text us in, please. Now, hey, do you know what? It's only 6 minutes past off. Happy Pancake Day to all my waffers that have just joined us. We have got some. Look at this. I don't think I've seen that type of chainmail before. Beautiful style with the suede cord as well. I really like this. Number 416 is from Trisha Bell in Allendale, who's Patricia sent in so much. I've got a real taste for pancakes now. Wish someone would bring me in a pancake. Now, dear JM, says Trisha, please find attached my entry for this week's waff. I made this necklace and bracelet set featuring 3 of the boulder opal nuggets. Oh, they're gorgeous. And jump rings from my stash. Unfortunately, the picture doesn't pick up all the detail on the stone used for the bracelet. We have that problem in here, Trisha. It's so hard to capture something on a camera. It's not the same as in real life, is it? From Trisha Bell in Allendale, gorgeous. Well done. Good luck to you. Ah, I
Look
love
at
that
him.
cat. Oh, he's all snuggly.
Oh.
Isn't that lovely?
This is 414,
Aw.
and this is from Veronica in Walton, Liverpool. And she says, hi all, this is my Wall of Fame entry, proudly displayed on my cuddly friend Cow, which my daughter bought for me.
Aw.
This is a jewellery set made for another friend, Human, in brackets.
A human friend.
It is made from blue-dyed cultured pearls, shell pearls, leaves and crazy lace agate. Everything including the findings and tools to make it come from JM. I feel like I am a celebrity when my creations are on the wall of fame.
You are a celebrity.
That's really pretty,
It's
isn't
great.
it?
I love that cuddly cow.
I love these as
I
well.
love those too. I didn't see those, or did I?
With
They
his earrings in.
I love it. Hope you've pierced those ears. Now, number 417, beautiful Shambhala bracelet is from Kim in Mistley, which is in Essex. Dear all, writes Kim, this week's Wall of Fame entry is a macrame bracelet made with your scrumptious silk cord in silver and black, with rutile quartz cubes in the middle and a silver bead at the end to fasten it. It's gorgeous, Kimmy. Well done, you're number 417. Don't forget, we're drawing tomorrow.
And this is for what, jewel enamel?
Is it really? I
Yeah.
thought it was copper clay. It's amazing.
It's 415 and it says, hi all at JM, here's my Wall of Fame for this week. This is my first attempt at jewel enamel and I love it. Once I made the heart pendant, I made this necklace using garnet and mookaite that I had in my stash, all purchased from JM a while ago. Please could you advise me on the glue that is compatible to use with jewel enamel, as my next project is to use it with bezels and I'm hooked now.
I think the jewellery glue is good, isn't it?
I'm not sure, to be honest. I've only just started jewel enamel, so we'd probably need to ask.
I think it's the jewellery glue that's on our website. Go and check that one out. 418, look
And
at this.
is that Michaela?
Michaela, yeah. Michaela
Beautiful.
Allen, gorgeous, well done. Number 415. Look at this. I love it. 418 is from, sorry, we've got to move quickly because we're running out of time. It's from Alia. And this is from Alia in County Clare. I remember I called her Alia last time and she said it's like Natalia but without the nat. I hope that helps. JM, here's hoping I make the wall again and maybe even win a prize at this, my fourth entry. A macrame bracelet in 0.6 JM gold wire and 6mm rainbow hematite round. My first attempt at wire macrame, I'm really happy with it. It's a bit uneven and the clasp could be neater, but that's what practice is for. It's not, it's really neat. You're crazy, Alia. Love the show, love the products, love the ethics. Keep doing what you're doing. Lots of love, Alia, in County Clare. Well, Alia, happy Shrove Tuesday to you. Now, that is just wonderful. Number 418. Happy Shrove Tide. Now, was that all of them? We've done all of them, yeah? We only had two, is that right?
Yep.
Yeah, gosh, it goes so quick, doesn't it? Now, do you remember that gorgeous sapphire strand that I showed you at the beginning of the show today? Not deep blue without clarity. I have got that light blue, almost tanzanite tone, almost Ceylon sapphire tone, and it's coming up after this.
Are you looking to create bespoke bridal jewellery? Then come and join guest designer Sheila on our bridal workshop. Sheila will guide you through how to design stunning accessories, including techniques using headbands, hair combs and tiaras. The full course includes a selection of hair combs and headbands, a selection of findings and wire, a generous scoop of mixed gemstones, use of all relevant tools, a buffet-style lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studios and a trip to our gemstone museum. All of this for just $69.95. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 6444 655.
JewelleryMaker ships to the following countries. We offer 2 delivery services, standard and premium. So wherever you are in the world, JewelleryMaker are never far away.
If for any reason you're not satisfied, you have the benefit of our no-quibble 30-day money-back guarantee. Just complete the returns form enclosed with your goods and send them back for a full refund.
Have you ever seen that ring that Princess Diana chose? She actually did choose that. She was presented with a box of possibility engagement rings, and it was sapphire that she went for. Sapphire, by tradition, is a very regal gemstone. Ceylon sapphire was only at one point only allowed to be owned by royalty. Such was its rarity. Now, you know what? We grow up perhaps thinking that sapphire is always deep blue, never pink, never yellow, and never with clarity. And then suddenly we are given this insight into gemstones that's just incredible, this new knowledge that we found that, you know, breaks away from the high street that we've grown up around and seen, and breaks away from all of those pieces of jewellery, and suddenly you see all of these high-end pieces, all of these pieces of jewellery that you just aspire to own, and now you have the opportunity to get to work with. And I always think this is fascinating when we give you, yesterday we gave you the diamonds. These are going to go so well with the diamonds. This blue, this wonderful blue full of clarity, could almost be tanzanite, couldn't it? Its clarity is so superb. Would it be a graded tanzanite? Isn't it just so expensive looking? Now, of course, blue sapphire with clarity is always going to be more expensive than sapphire that is deep without clarity. And you're either looking for colour or clarity in your sapphires, aren't you? We're talking here, of course, about September's birth gemstone. So if you're looking for the perfect piece of jewellery for your mum and her birthday's in September, maybe you've got that bridal piece of jewellery and you want that perfect something blue, then it's got to be sapphire or tanzanite, hasn't it? Of course it has. Now, there is a huge amount of jewellery with this kind of sapphire in very, very high-end jewellers. So you are never going to be short for ideas. You just pop into an image search on the internet for sapphire jewellery, blue sapphire jewellery, and you will have such a huge amount of inspiration. So you're never going to be stuck for ideas. Do you always want to put yourself in the same category as a jeweller? Have you always wanted to work with sapphire, to work with precious gemstones? Maybe you've just started jewellery making, or you've been jewellery making a year or so, but you've never made the leap to precious gemstones. Let me tell you, you won't look back. Now, when you first started jewellery making, perhaps you just thought there's no way that you could do this firsthand. Maybe you thought, yeah, all right, if somebody gives me a sapphire bracelet or a necklace, I'll break it down and I'll remake jewellery. But, you know, how often does that happen? Not often, does it? These are going to go so well with the pearls from the first kit. Whether it's a single bracelet or maybe you're going to double row it. You know the piece of jewellery I always talk about from Adorian Gems? Emma and Gary did that beautiful bracelet that was rowed up 2 whole spacer bars. It was exquisite, very delicate, very expensive looking, very classic, and very classy and an absolute classic. 10 carats of blue sapphire plain rondelles. They are all 1 mil, so they're uniform. They're going under £40 for you today. IBG Z28. If you bought the diamonds yesterday, then you're going to definitely want this strand to work with sapphire of such an outstanding quality at £37.95. I give to you genuine sapphire. I give to you a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you do not love it, you simply send it back. An opportunity to create that something blue for the bride in sapphire of clarity. Blue sapphire with clarity. Get it valued, please. Get it valued. If you've got any real sterling silver and gold wire in your collection, I would most certainly recommend that you put them together. Well done, Jacqueline. Well done, Hugh. Well done, Tracy. Brand new jewellery makers. You've all got yours. Do check out baskets if you're shopping online, but you can shop on the phone lines. If you're dialing from a UK landline, it's for free. 0800 644 655. That's a toll-free number. JewelleryMaker.com is the way to do it online if you're shopping from abroad. Click the right-hand side of the screen to select your country of delivery. IBG ZZ8 is your item code. 10 carats. You know what? This is an outstanding deal. Janet, do you ever work with precious gemstones? This is the one you homed in on this morning.
It is. It's just so gorgeous. And as you say, I like the chunkier gemstones, But I think if you love gemstones, you're going to love these.
Yeah.
They're just absolutely beautiful. And I would think they would look gorgeous with, like you say, the pearls from that last kit.
Yeah.
With some silver. Amazing. Just imagine a couple of those with the pearl earrings and sapphire earrings.
Pearl and sapphire. You don't need to use 2 in each earring.
Yeah.
To pick up and to have that accent and actually to be able to boast. Go and get them valued, please. If you're looking for a strand to go and get valued again, I give you diamonds. If you've got that, then you're going to want to get these as well. Of course, you can use your credit cards as well as your debit cards, so you can pop it on that. Hugh, Tracy, Sue, Jacqueline, brand new jewellery makers have all got theirs. Well done to you. Now, don't forget, it will come packaged in that beautiful Gems of Distinction box. So whatever you make is going to feel and look super expensive. For $37.95, a very in it. I mean, you'd pay more than that for a pair of shoes, wouldn't you? This is sapphire. It's going to last forever. Let's justify what you're buying against what else you can get. Okay, it's a considered purchase in terms of jewellery making, but let's actually compare it to what else you can buy for $37.95. Not even a pair of jeans. This is real sapphire. Where else would you buy this? What are you going to create? Let us know. We want to hear from you. £37.95. Well done to you. Now, I'm going to give to you a double trouble offer. Let's move my cup of tea. Now, I'm going to give you the earring findings that I love. And this time, give them you in silver. Do you remember the other day? This time, I'm going to give to you the rose gold version. Now, these are wonderful. Because now you can create little hooks out to the bottom and hook them round if you want, but they are going to allow you, do you see how long they're going to go down the earlobe? I'll pop it next to my ear so that you can appreciate. Now, if you had a really heavy gemstone you didn't want to fall out, whoops, then you want to put them on the end of these because they are not going anywhere. Have a look and you get a really long amount. I got that around the wrong way because of the... There you go. Look how far down that goes, right down there. So if you had a nice heavy gemstone, or even if you had a delicate drop and you just want that really nice contemporary look, they're perfect. You don't have to use them as earring findings. They could go as something else, but they're just wonderful. Look at those loopholes. They're sterling silver with rose gold. They're so pretty. Now you will get, am I getting 20 pairs? 10 pairs. So I've got 20 pieces and 10 pairs. Now remember they're sterling silver. Have a look at what I've got. Now, have you ever used these, Janet? And if so, where?
I haven't used those particular ones, but I just think they just make a really nice design feature on their own with just a bead from them.
Would you keep it simple or would you put something heavy on there?
Either really. You could do both. And personally, I would probably use them as clasps as well. Probably play around with them and shape them as clasps.
You can, because you just
That'd be
hook
great
them together like that, wouldn't
Yeah.
you? Also, they could be like little droppers. You could actually make this into a loophole, couldn't you? I mean, there's loads of things you can do with these, and it's just lovely to have a whole host of fabulous findings, all different findings. If you are friends with Natalia Coleman on Facebook, you'll see that yesterday she had she'd bought this wonderful actually it was a candelabra but with pots, so you'd put your little tea lights in it, and she put all different earring findings in it as well, because she said, I hate putting them in boxes. I want to see them. I want to go, oh yeah, that, because if they're in boxes I forget that they're there. But yeah, do you know what, that's, you know, you get as many different pots of findings as you can. LSG C69, your double trouble deal for rose gold and sterling silver. Or yours for just £9.95. You've got 10 pairs, that's 99.5p per pair, which is wonderful. So under £1 a pair. Wonderful, wonderful deal for you. Penny in Hampshire's got 2 of these. Kathleen's shopping. Tina in Nottinghamshire, hello to you. Mariam, you're with us. Susan's with us in Wiltshire. Diane in Yorkshire. Julie in Leicestershire's got hers at £9.95. I've got a jewellery maker in Dorset. Lots of you there, and lots of you are asking for the flora. Actually, the flora, it'd look amazing on the end of these, wouldn't it? One large dropper. Can you imagine? They almost touch your shoulders. That'd be fabulous. Can you imagine that? Here's the fluorite, and imagine dropping these from the ear. Oh my gosh, you need this. I'm going to take away my white background because I want you to see. Everyone's going, pendants. I don't know. I would make earrings out of them as well. I don't know, because do you know what? You know when you get that strand and you think, I've got to have them. And the first thing in your mind isn't what you're going to do. It's just that you have to have them because you've never seen anything like them and you love them. It's like that outfit. You don't know where you're going to wear it, but you need it in your wardrobe. You know, it's one of those kinds of strands. Have a look at the striping. Now, this is fluorite as I, and maybe indeed you, have never seen it before. Each piece gives us a rainbow of colours. And like I said, this one here is my favourite because of the top. Hang on, I'm going to turn it around. So I'm so sorry because I can't look. I'm not sure if you can see it, but there is a rainbow on top of my fluorite there. Look, the stripes. Now this is one that everybody's gone for this morning. And Janet, you were a massive fan when you saw these, weren't you?
I think it's lovely. How many are on there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That's 6 pendants, isn't it?
6 pendants. I
For
think
me,
so,
it would be.
yeah. Earrings, pendants. But would you agree? It's one of those strands. You just got to have it.
Just to look at it for a while before you do anything with it.
Look at the facets. They're
Beautiful.
so sparkly. They're so pretty. Look at that colour. Look at, oh, I love it. I just love this strand. Is it the best? Do you know what? It really covers every one of our favourite points about fluorite. You've got the gold in there. Look at that striping. That's what I'm talking about, that rainbow at the top. You just don't get that. You know the brightest sunny day when it rains and then you get the rainbow? That's what these are reminding me of. Now, of course, they're going to fluoresce. Look at the light coming through this one. Look at that. Unbelievable. Both of those, the purple and that sunshine beaming through. Heavenly and divine. Look at this one. Delicate and soft. So pretty. There's something for everybody on this strand. The clarity is exceptional. So this is the best. I'm going to make a statement. This is the best fluorite I've ever seen. Without second to none. This is the best fluorite I've ever seen. If you're a fan of fluorite, a true fan, you need to be on the phone lines. If Mark Smith sees this, he's going to go crazy. Look at that. Look, oh my gosh. If you get really close, you'll see what I'm seeing. It's the rainbow that just, you see, you're driving along and you see that rainbow and you think it's a good day to be alive. It's one of them. You know, when you see the most amazing things that nature just puts there and you're like, wow. The sunshine, rainbows, you know, waterfalls, all these kinds of, the wonders of nature, I think you can see in this strand. Look at the littlest one. Oh, I love it. I just love it. Their top, isn't that pretty? Can you see the subtle, see that's, you know when you can see through the rainbow? I'm seeing the rainbow in these, are you? They are so gorgeous. I need them. You've got to have them. They're only $14.95. I am definitely putting the statement out there. This is the best strand of fluorite I have ever seen. In these this is the biggest fluorite that has been faceted that I have ever seen. Gemma in Wiltshire's got hers. I have got a jewellery maker in Gloucestershire and a jewellery maker in Shropshire. I've got a brand new jewellery maker as well, AQRU20, 120 carats of beautiful fluorite. Anyone who is a huge mad fan of this incredible gemstone is going to need these in their life. Maybe you're just going to straight away make a necklace out of it. Isn't it gorgeous? Look at that colour. Look at that quality. You absolutely have to have this one. They're gorgeous. They're gorgeous. $14.95. Ulia, I knew Ulia would have this. Do you know, all you've got to do is show something really fancy and blingy and high-end, and Ulia's there. Ulia, let me know where you sell your jewellery, because you buy the most incredible strands for us. Now, I am going to give you the next kit. And do you know what? And I think all of our kits today have been super different to one another. It's called Temptations. I wonder why you were going la 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 in my ear, Ollie, and now I know. You could get that high. You were higher. They don't call you Ollie Gibb for nothing. Stay alive. Have a look at this. Look at that. He's singing. He's really going for it now in my ear. Ha 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 ha. I love that film, do you? He is the best. John Travolta, who doesn't fall in love with him? Now, I'm even still in love with him in that other one he did, where he got big. Now, look at this. Oh, I am just in love with Sunstone. If you bought, oh my gosh, hang on. If you bought the Moonstone earlier, you've got to put these in the middle. Perfect. Have those sold out, those Moonstones? I think they did. We got 3. There are a couple of those left. The Sunstone's going to go so well. Now, have a look what else you get with this kit. Beautiful jasper. I like this. Again, it's very rainforesty, isn't it? And then look, mookaite flowers. Gorgeous. I love mookaite. Such a solid colour, isn't it? And it always reminds me of yummy things like vanilla ice cream and raspberry Kool-Aid and French mustard and custard, rhubarb and custard. It's one of those strands, isn't it? I love it. I just love it. Then you are also going to get waxed cord. You're going to get the brown and the cream. So the chocolate and the cream. It's very much making me hungry. Look at these. They are just yummy colours together, aren't they? Aren't they gorgeous? Then you've got chocolate sheen on the ribbon, this organza ribbon. I was thinking about ribbon the other day and thinking I'd quite like to see floral ribbon, patterned ribbon and velvet ribbon. So the buying team are now locking the door, making a note, lock door at 5 to 1. Now you've got the mink colour as well. I would like to see it. And patterned wire maybe. I wanted to see rainbow coated wire too. I got the door locked on me. Now have a look. Let me know, let us know what you think. You've got all the beading material as well. The best thing about our kits, if you're new to JewelleryMaker, all of this is included. So you are ready to go. Now, why do we put ribbon in the kit? Not just for packaging, but also it's wonderful for things like kumahimo, plaiting, using just to put pendants on. Really easy to just, put a bow at the back of the neckline. So, you've got a lot of versatility in there. You can do macrame with the ribbon or the wax cord, friendship bracelets. I mean, there's loads. Now, you've also got findings. You've got 100 of your copper findings, antique bronze on copper findings. You've got the newer style with the doggle clasp and the hardy head pins. You've got a whole metre of chain, HYG C89. It's called Temptations. And have you been tempted to start jewellery making? Have you been watching us for a couple of days thinking, shall I try this? Shall I? You know what? We are so confident that you're going to love jewellery making that with your very first kit, and this is only with your first kit, you make the jewellery up. If you still don't love it, you send it back. We'll still give you a refund. And you get loads of free goodies. You don't have to send them back. HYG C89, the Temptations Jewellery Kit, coming to your screen for a very tempting price tag of just £17.95. That's not even your... That's not what, sorry? That's not the Temptation. I went to say that's not even your price, and then I stopped myself because I thought, no, hang on, it is the price. It isn't. £15.95. You make my tummy flip over. Not in a good way either. Oh, not in an Alton Towers way. In a, oh my gosh. £15.95 HYG C89. Now you've got to be quick with this one. You've got your 30-day money-back guarantee. I've got Dillis, I've got Leslie, I've got Pamela, Gaynor, Julie, Alison, Jane. You get everything in a kit you need to hit the ground running with your jewellery making. You've got the flower-shaped mookaite that is so popular. You can wire wrap these. You can make rings out of these. Do you know what? I could go on and tell you what you could make with this kit, but let's go and see exactly what Janet's made with this kit. Let's take our cups of tea because we're going to get comfortable with this one. Now, Janet had this kit about a week or two ago and has been using it, making it. So Janet, what did you think of this kit when you first got it home?
I thought it was great. I love the mookaite.
I know you love big chunky mookaite anyway, don't you?
I love that. You just get all those different colours, so you can do such a lot with it. But again, as with the other kits, I've tried to make lots of different styles, to sort of again cater for different audiences really.
9 pieces of jewellery, and I love this. I love the way you've mixed the colours. I love this. Oh, I love all of it. Oh my gosh, I love this. Your kumahimo is very neat.
I love kumahimo.
You're amazing. Look, isn't that gorgeous? I'd wear that every day. I think it's beautiful. I love the colours of Mukai. You could wear anything with that.
Yep.
Anything. And it could be a maxi dress in the summer. It could be, I love this. I love all of your jewellery. Your jewellery is amazing, Janet. Look, 3 pairs of dinky little earrings. They're gorgeous. But look at this. I want to show you the neatness of the Kumahimo. I'm just going to take these earrings away. Look how neat she is. How are you so neat? Do you keep a lot of tension the whole way?
Well, what I do is I sort of clip a little bag of gemstones to the bottom of it, and it keeps it really tight. But then when I've finished, I run it through my fingers to sort of stretch it into shape, and it sort of smooths it out.
Almost like a drawer plate.
Yes.
I love what you do. So you can undo that, put it around your neck, and then you clasp it up in the middle. Isn't that, I love it. And I love the tassel that you've put in there. Can you see the tassel under? Look at that, I love it. And you've put the heart head pins up so they lip over the gemstones. Oh, they're gorgeous. Half the stock of the kit's gone. You're gonna have to be quick if you want this. Look at this bracelet, everybody. Now that is beautiful. The bubble bracelet, I love that. Janet, that is gorgeous. Look at the movement.
But that's using the earring findings, the round.
Are you going to show us how to do this one? Oh, good. That means there'll be 2 of them. Now, have a look. Oh, I love it. I love the blend of those colours together. Is that a 4-strand plait you've done?
It is. I think there's probably about
1,
3.
2.
No, there's 3 strands.
3, 4, 5. No, there's 3 strands.
I think there's just three lots of plaited.
Oh,
cord.
I see. You've plaited.
And I've put the 3
what
together.
You've done, and you've put them together.
Yeah.
Look, I thought that was one big plait. That looks brilliant. I really like that a lot. Now you've also got, there's so much jewellery. Hang on. Doopy-doo, doopy-doo. Look at this. I love what you've done with the toggle clasp. You lift that. Now that's so pretty. Hearts and flowers.
Yeah.
That'd be a big seller straight away.
Yeah.
Really simple and just very effective. Then at the very end, you've used the chips and nuggets and you've made something. Oh, I love the flower you've done at the top. Oh my gosh, look at this. Look at that. That's gorgeous. So you've done little wirework swirls using some of your findings.
I did, and then I just used the heart head pin with the spacer beads, and then I plaited the chain.
I've never seen anyone plait the chain.
So you just get that
look at the chain.
The chunkier look to it.
Wow. That's amazing, Janet. You've got to have this kit. So you're going to show us how to make this beautiful bubble bracelet. There's so much. There is so much that you could create. Isn't it beautiful? Oh, it is, isn't it? It's gorgeous.
And it's a really simple technique. It's just using the new earring findings that are in the pack, which are really lovely on their own.
Okay.
But I thought just to sort of show another use for them, really.
Let's have a look. So where do we start?
Okay, so we take the earring finding. It's already got a loop at one end that you would hang your gemstones from. But if you just take them in the round nose pliers, the very
These are nice and firm, these findings, aren't they? So you are going to need to use
you need to
your
give
hands.
it a bit of welly. And then just curl it around so you've got a loop at that end. Go back in and hold it further round this way, but be firm with it. And then that's it, and then again, and then you've got another little loop section. Go back in, and sorry, I'll get my hands out of the way, and loop it again. So you've got that sort of
almost like a heart shape, Janet, isn't it?
Actually, that has turned into sort of a little heart shape.
That's cute.
And I'll do the other one quickly, just to, so hold it on the end, turn it round, go back in, turn it again, back in, and then squeeze it together so you've got another one there for the other side. So there we go. So that's our two side sections. What you can do, if you've got sort of some pliers, just flatten them down a little bit, just so that they're not sticky outy. There you go. So you've got 2 of those. Then what I did is I added the chain. Can I just have a quick look?
Of course you can.
It's been a while.
We can put it there if you like. We can put it flat there, and then you can have a good old butcher's. Now let's have a look. Let's undo it. Toggle clasp, beautiful, isn't it?
Isn't it beautiful?
Does that make your life easier there if I do that?
Yep.
So pretty. I love bubble bracelets.
Right, so what I did then is just took a piece of chain.
Yeah. Oh, you did it on chain.
Did a little bit of chain, and then added. There we go. So that.
Do you puzzle it all up?
That way. Yeah. What I tend to do is get all the components together, and then assemble them together.
And you've used a mixture of head and eye here. You've done some swirls, you haven't wasted anything.
What I've actually done, I haven't used the chain from the long piece of the metre. Is it a metre of chain that we get? I haven't used that.
You've been sneaky and used the ribbon. That's a really good idea.
Well, what I did is I used the chain, a piece of chain from these little clasps.
Perfect. And then you've still got the clasps on the end.
Still got the clasp to use.
Oh, and you use the S style on the other, on the Kumihimo.
So what I did is I sort of mixed it up a little bit. I didn't sort of use them in the normal sort of conventional way. So there we go. So what I did, there's a bit of chain. So you've got your 2 little clasps and the chain. So all I did then is opened up the little section here. So you'll need to just get in there and open them as you would a normal earring finding. I'll turn it over so we don't drop it. Slip that on.
In it goes.
Close that up. And like you say, it is a bit stronger, so you do have to be a little bit firmer with it. But that's good really, because you know once you've done it, it's not going to go anywhere.
Yeah, because they are, you know, you do have to get in there to undo them, and that's the point, isn't it? You know that your piece of jewellery is going to be nice and firm and solid. If you've got dexterity problems, or you know, it's not. It's just a little bit firmer than our usual ones. It's still not going to be a huge problem.
No, it's not difficult. It's just you've just got to be a little bit firmer with it than normal.
Yeah.
And so we've got that section now. We've got one at each side, chain in the middle, and then I made these little eye pins, and I'll show you how we did those. You can do a mix of.
Those are so cute.
You can take the ball head pin.
Yeah.
Drop on.
It's about not wasting now, isn't it?
Yes,
This is what you're going to do.
So, and then what I do is I just kink that back a little way, cut off just enough so that you can loop that back. Cut that off, keep that bit.
Half a centimetre.
Half a centimetre or something. And then try and keep them all sort of roughly the same size. Loop it back, so you've got that. But then I sort of mixed it up a little bit. The bit that I've just cut off, make a loop on the end of that.
Are you attaching them with their own loops?
Yes.
Okay, so you're just going to open them and snip them on?
Yeah, so I'm going to do a mixture of ones that have got loops on the end and one have got the ball head pins.
Okay.
Just like you say, just so you're not wasting anything really.
And we did say that we'd show someone how to do a wire clasp, didn't we, on the text this morning, so we will do that in a moment. We meant to do it the first kit, and I'm so sorry, we just got carried away with ourselves.
So what I did is I just got as many of those together as I want, and it is simply then open those as you would open a head pin, slip it onto your chain, close that up, and then just add as many of those as you want, just all the way along, so you get that effect. So add on as many as you want, and then take a piece of the beading thread once we're at this stage, put it through here. Now I'll show you what I did do is I closed this up a little bit so that the beading thread won't come off. I'll just snip that off. Here I put a crimp cover. I used a crimp cover rather than something else, but we'll use a little bead at the minute. There we go. So if you do that, slip it on.
Oh.
So you want to make sure that that doesn't slip off then.
Clever bead. How do I do that then? Crimp bead?
No. If what we do then is just take the loop.
Yeah.
If you can see that, I'll put it that way, you'll probably see it better. And then close that up so that it actually touches. So it touches, so here, touches the side. Yeah. That's not going to go anywhere then. So that's actually secure in there.
That's a really good idea. And then you're not using up any findings. If you want to be,
you haven't got to put a crimp on it or anything.
Yeah.
And then all I did then was I put the bead. Sorry, Jenny, reaching across you. Jump ring, bead, jump ring.
Very rustic looking, isn't it, together? I really like this kit a lot.
I love this colour.
Me too. Do you know what? It's like an antique gold.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
We were saying this the other day, what an amazing colour these findings are.
Because I opened it and thought, I'm sure I haven't seen that colour before.
No, I said the same thing the other day. I think I was on with Sheila and we couldn't believe it. We were thinking, oh my gosh, that colour's amazing. If you love your antique bronze findings, it is a little bit like that, but it's got a gold to it. And it is like an old gold, antique that you'd see in an antique store, really expensive looking. At $15.95, we've got, how many kits left? Have we sold out? 2 kits left, and I've got Stephanie, Wendy, Maria, Bet, Rachel, Linda, Gaynor, Michelle, Lila, and Jane with an unchecked basket. Only 2 of you are going to be successful. That's if, of course, there's not somebody on the phone lines already waiting to take it. So do check your baskets out or you will miss out on this kit any moment now. HYGC89, don't worry about your 1P&P. We'll sort that out in just a mo.
And simply that's it. So you continue adding these on until you've got as many as you want. You do this and then as many beads as you want to whatever length, and just simply add the clasp at either end, and that's it. But it just looks really effective, and you've got that movement in the centre as well, which is really pretty.
Perfect. Now we did say that we'd show somebody how to do a wire clasp really quickly.
Okay.
So we're going to show you that now. I'm so sorry we didn't do it for the first kit. We remembered afterwards, didn't we? We went, oh, I'm so sorry. Now, okay.
There's a couple of ways that you can do it. Say this is a torque necklace or something.
Okay.
So take the round nose pliers,
yeah,
and make a little loop on the end. So you've got that. And what I use is my little orange mandrel. So if you just put that in and kink that back, you've got sort of a shepherd's hook shape there. And if you do the same on the other side, you can just hook them together. So you've got that shape. And you can do 2 of those and hook them together.
Like a hook and eye, isn't it?
Or on this side, what you can do is just wrap it around either the mandrel or pen or something that you've got that's round. So you've got that shape. Kick that back a little way, and then I would hold that with my pliers here. And then just wrap that around.
Have you got our skinny nylon coated pliers? Did you see those the other day?
No.
New skinny nylon coated pliers. You need them.
And then what I would do is just make a little bit of a spiral detail there.
Just keeps it neat, doesn't it?
Just keeps it neat. And then that would go...
Oh, easy peasy lemon squeezy.
That would be the simplest way of sort of doing it straight from here. And if you didn't want to do that, you wanted to make this sort of independent to attach, you could simply do that and just make it from one piece of wire, make a little loop on there, and then you can add beading thread to it. There you go. So you can add that then
to a separate
piece if you didn't want to make it all from the same piece. So I hope that answers the question and helps.
Thank you, Janet. That is perfect. Thank you so much.
No problem.
What time is it? 12:15. Gorgeous. Oh, Trish, isn't that pretty?
Isn't it lovely?
We both went, ooh, when we walked over here then, didn't we?
This is 419, and it says, hi everyone, I bought this complete pack with 1.5mm wire. I've only used the 1mm before, but I was shocked at how easily it was to do this project. I had to use my husband's cutters to cut it. That was because I didn't want to spoil mine.
Yeah, always spoil the husbands before you spoil your own.
I love how it turned out. Hope it will make the Wall of Fame. I need to win some money to feed my habit. I love watching JM. My husband spoils me.
Aww.
He puts it on when I get up in the morning. Oh, bless him.
Aww.
I want one of them. Love to you all, you lovely people. You are the best. Love from Trish.
Oh, we love it when men are nice, don't we?
Yes.
She's from South Wales. There you go. South Wales. Thank you, Trish. I came home the other day and mine had bought me 3 new dresses. He'd chosen himself with Mia.
I'm going wrong somewhere.
Yeah. Well, no, I thought that was like, oh no, yours is probably good in other ways.
If he's watching, hi Len.
Tra-la-la. What's his name?
Len.
Len. Hello, Len. Now, when she gets home, she wants 3 new dresses and a pair of matching shoes. Number 422. Oh, this looks like resin look. Isn't it pretty?
Wow.
You haven't used resin yet, did you say? Or you've
Not
just
yet,
got it?
just got
You're going to
it,
love
yeah.
it. You're going to love it. It's from Sue, who says, Sue from Surrey says, hi all at JM, here's my entry to this week's WAF, jewel enamel and carnelian chips. I love playing with my jewel enamel. I was very pleased with my tiny rose. Hope you like it. I love it. I think it's so pretty. Please, more enamel demos and special offers. Kind regards, Sue from Surrey. Sue, I'm with you. I am a mad fan of resin too. I think it's amazing.
I can't wait to get going with it.
Yeah, do you know what? You'll start resining everything. There is nothing sacred. If you've got a cat, watch out, cat.
This is 420 and it's really pretty, isn't it?
Yeah, I love it. Love
Gorgeous.
those colours. So simple as well.
And this is from Sam. in Burton-on-Trent, and Sam says, hi to all my beautiful JM family. This week's Wall of Fame entry is a necklace and bracelet set made from a strand of crackled quartz nuggets. I got it in a 20-strand bundle and rose gold plated copper findings. I love the strand and didn't think it needed much doing to it as the stones are so beautiful. The finished result is simple yet stunning in my opinion. I agree, I think it is stunning. Hope you think so too. I'm loving all the great new, well, everything to be honest. Exclamation mark, exclamation mark. Keep up the good work and good luck to all. That's beautiful, Sam. Yeah, 420.
I love the combination of gold that you've used there as well. Check this out. Ooh. It's amazing. I can see a Wags Y cone going on there as well. 423. It's from Carol in Whitney, which is where Mark Smith comes from. And Carol writes, Whitney is beautiful. I met my mum there the other day because my kids were going to her, so it was sort of halfway from my house. Not really halfway for me, it was ages. But it is the prettiest place.
Really?
Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, I love it. If you ever want to go somewhere for just a cup of tea or something, go to Whitney. It's gorgeous. Hi all at JM. Here is this week's Wall of Fame entry. It's my first attempt at a bouquet using the mesh. Well, it's amazing. You've got a lot of inspiration out there in the Cotswolds, mind you. I loved using the mesh. The pearls and crackled quartz from JM. Loved the shows and all the presentations. Carol in Whitney. Carol, you're wonderful. That would be a great fascinator as well, wouldn't it? 423. Good luck.
And this is, look at that. How neat is that?
That is amazing. Laura Binding-licious.
It's 421, and this is from Gloria. Morning, jewellery makers. Here is my entry for the Wall of Fame. I had a go at a free-form wire wrapping. I used 0.8 wire as the base and then 0.25 to weave. I added 6mm snowflake obsidian beads and let my imagination and the dexterity of my fingers do the rest. That's the best way to do it.
Yeah, just roll with it.
Yeah. Everything I used was bought from JM. Many thanks for all the incredible offers and the free amusement. Kindest regards, Gloria Ralston. But I can't see where Gloria's from.
She hasn't told us, but we'll have to guess. But
it's beautiful.
Know. It's gorgeous. Somewhere like Devon or Cornwall.
Yeah,
she's
must be.
Something really beautiful and inspiring.
And really neat as well.
Yeah, amazing. I don't know why we've decided Devon or Cornwall is where you come from. $12.95. The price tag on your screen is for the pearl knotting tool. I think the kit's sold out now, has it? I think so. I think that's why she's put it on there. I don't know, she's mute. Now, after the break, I've got those huge slabs of rainbow moonstone. Now, look at that Schiller.
Wow.
And don't go anywhere because see this rainbow that's about to become yours? Ooh, it's coming up after the break.
You can now keep in touch by liking JewelleryMaker UK on Facebook. Get interactive with JewelleryMaker.
JewelleryMaker ships to the following countries. We offer 2 delivery services, standard and premium. So wherever you are in the world, JewelleryMaker are never far away. If you love classic jewellery, then why not come and join guest designer Gemma Crow on our vintage workshop. Gemma will guide you through various beading and wirework techniques which will inspire you to create timeless designs from a bygone era. The full course includes a selection of wire, a selection of findings and charms, a bead scoop, use of all relevant tools and equipment, a buffet lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studio and a visit to our Gemstone Museum. All of this for just $69.95. Have a blast from the past and take home some amazing designs. For further information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. JewelleryMaker have an extensive range of DVDs for all abilities. Each of our mediums has an introductory DVD to help you get started. If you're already an experienced jewellery maker, we have a collection of projects and more advanced DVDs to take your designs to the next level. We are always filming new DVDs with our specialist guest designers, so visit our website for more information. Here at the Genuine Gemstone Company, we are happy to announce that our studio store is now open. If you attend any of our courses, you can now browse through special items, get exclusive discounts and deals that you can't get at any other time. Become an exclusive customer at the studio store. For more information on available courses and dates, please contact our call centre. The new studio store. The experience just got better.
JewelleryMaker is part of the Genuine Gemstone Company for a reason. If we're going to offer you gemstones, then they have to be genuine. But the only way we can guarantee that is by getting a lab test. This guarantees that you're going to get genuine gemstones, and that's exactly what you deserve.
Oh, you've got to have it, haven't you? Did you see the rainbow just travelling across these huge slabs? They're all random shapes and sizes. There's some for rings. There's a pendant one in there. There's earrings. Oh my gosh, you have to have this if you love big slabs of gemstones. Then this is your strand. It's just gorgeous. If you love getting crafty, maybe you're watching us for the first time, then you know what, jewellery making is definitely going to become one of your favourite hobbies. Look at that. Now this is called Moonstone if you don't know it, and it's one of June's birth gemstones. Now it is also in a lot of fantasy films. To name one, the Lord of the Rings elvish pendant is in fact Moonstone, and it does have that sort of quality about it that you look and you think, there's a magic about this strand. It's very ethereal. It's got that fantasy land amazement written all over it, hasn't it? It's beautiful as well. Look at that colour. Look at that colour. And you are thinking, aren't you? You're thinking about Lord of the Rings right now, aren't you? And all that magic and those amazing colours are just going to work their way into your jewellery. I think it can be feminine or masculine. Just look. At that rainbow shiller. This is one divine strand. Look at that. Look at the blue that you get. Oh my, it's like a fairy wing. It's a, do you know what? Do you know what? You know, have you ever heard of it? You know when you throw a penny in a wishing well and you make a wish, and when you find something, when you're young, I know my kids do this to me all the time. They find a special stone and they give it to you as a present, and they're like, "Look at this, it's so special," and you make a wish on it and things like that. It's a strand of wishes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Gorgeous gemstones. And if you do believe in all that sort of stuff, I mean, my brother, if he was listening to me now, would tell me I was talking nonsense, but I do this all the time. I do believe in things like that. I do salute magpies. You know, that's the sort of person I am. Have a look. Why not? Why not? Look at this. It's the stuff of dreams, isn't it? It's an absolutely heavenly strand. And if you think about heaven, you know, what you perceive as heaven, if you perceive anything at all, indeed, it's these kind of heavenly tones. They're harmonious. They are subtle. They're classic. Is this a ring for you? If you remember, this is a real gemstone. This is not man-made. This has been formed in the ground. Do you know, like I was just talking earlier about the wonder of nature, how sometimes we are reminded that the world is such a beautiful place when a rainbow pops up. You know, all right, everyone has everyday stresses, but suddenly something stops you in your tracks and makes you just take a breath. And it's one of these strands that does exactly that, isn't it? If you're a wire wrapper, and I know Janet's certainly wanting to get her input in there as well, then this is your strand. Rings, I'm thinking Janet, but you're probably thinking even more outside the scope.
I think I would definitely do a ring with them.
Yeah.
But that centre one would be great with some silver wire wrapped around it, and maybe a cascade of silver chain from the end, from like a tassel effect at the end. Just that, simply hung on a silver chain with some silver wire around it, would be fabulous.
What about Moonstone in itself? Is this
Gorgeous.
a gemstone that you love and adore as well as I do?
It is. You just want to. You just stare at it. You just want to sort of look at it and Yeah, it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
Now, would you agree, Janet, that I know that you've been watching Jewellerymaker a long time before you actually came on to Jewellerymaker. Now, Moonstone is so much better in the flesh because if you look, I know we say studio lights, I'm surrounded by lights here to make me look better, really, and I couldn't do without them. I mean, I would literally look like the Wicked Witch of the West if you took them away. You'd see how ridiculously awful I look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 studio lights. Do you now, would you say to anyone at home about how when you get it home, it's so much more powerful? It's just the studio lights do take away the shiller.
That's exactly it. I think the lights sort of bleach out some of the colour and you don't see that shiller so much. You know, it doesn't matter how good the cameras are, you don't get that full potential of it until you see it in the flesh. And from here, now, you can see the blues and the pinks and the yellows and that bouncing from it.
Just
beautiful.
Wonderful. Look at that. I mean, some of these have got most extraordinary clarity. Have you ever seen one of those, you know, the pictures where there's a waterfall and there's a rainbow by the waterfall? Do you know, I've been to Niagara Falls and there was rainbows all over the place. It was amazing. That's what this is reminding me of, Niagara Falls. I went the Canada side, not the America side. And then I went to Niagara on the lake after that. It was amazing. I was on my own though, so it was a bit like, isn't that amazing? I'm on my own. So I had to say it to myself. I look like the crazy person in the cinema who goes on their own. Like my boyfriend does that. Now, this really is an outstandingly beautiful strand. And it is one of the wonders of the world. This is rainbow moonstone, and so many of you have already got this in your baskets. You have to have it. It's got a 30-day money-back guarantee. Even if you don't want to put it into jewelry, maybe you're not a jewelry maker. Maybe you're a crafter. Maybe you want to send in a card, a lucky stone. A birthstone. This is one of the birth gemstones. Look, I mean, just here, look at that. It's just catching the cheeky bit of light that's bouncing off my chin. Amazing, isn't it gorgeous? It's just simply divine. It's heavenly. It's everything that's magical and more. And you need it in your life if you love a gemstone that gives you something else, something unexpected. If you, like me, are a saluter of magpies, then you're definitely a collector of moonstone. RVR U84 is your item code. 95 carats in total, and they're between 14 by 9 to 21 by 40. They're only $9.95. This is a cracking price, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on my strand. You should get there or thereabouts, always the same carat weight. What an outstanding, now no wonder so many of you are multi-buying. I've got Buffy in Worcestershire. I have got Jenny who's shopping for these as well. Hugh and Angela and Jackie, Carol and Pauline, Kelly and Sarah, Rebecca's got hers, Lynn's got hers, Jennifer's got hers, Marilyn, I've got a Jewellerymaker in Surrey and Lanarkshire, Yvonne in Stirlingshire, Christine in Derbyshire, and I have got Diane in Kent, and so many more of you. Let us know what you're loving about today. Happy, oh, Sheila in Surrey's put 2 in her basket. Well done to you. Beryl in Greater Manchester, I've got oh gosh, so many of you. Tina in Nottinghamshire, Glynis, Natasha, Vicky, Christine, Gemma, Jackie, Deborah, Julie, Ruby and Joanne. All of you are shopping for something gorgeous today with a 30-day money-back guarantee, and you pay only 1 P&P all day long. It is Pancake Day, so happy Pancake Day to each and every one of you. Happy Shrove Tide. Happy Shrove Tuesday. Happy Lemon, Sugar and Hordes of Cream Day. Tell us, how do you have yours? Give us a text 60777 JM Studio followed by your message. How do you have your pancake? Look at that, yellow, gold and green, and you've got the blue and the red. You know it's high quality. I can't wait to see what you make. We've got a text from Deborah in Greater Manchester. Hi Jenny and Janet, liking the new layout of the web. I didn't know that. Is that just today? Ooh, it's like when they change Facebook and everyone goes, is everyone going, ooh. And then like in a week, you won't notice it, so don't worry. Our pancakes tonight will be the regular lemon and sugar. I think mine will be as well. Followed by the spray cream and syrup. Yes, I'm going to do that because you've got to be traditional, but then you've got to be sneaky at the same time. As much as we like to be traditional, us British, we can't help it, can we? All right, quickly, while no one's looking, spray some cream in my mouth. Now. We all do it. Now, I've just had some tiaras. We've just had somebody asking for them, so here they are. We've got John on Facebook watching for the first time today, so a big hello to John. A big shout out to you. Lovely to have your company. He's never seen us before on Jewellery Maker. Where were you going? What were you flicking to, John? And then you went, hey up, what's this? Now, they're not coming yet. Look at all of them. Sheila's going to go mad. These were supposed to be for the wedding show next week. Oh, you're in deep, deep trouble. Do you remember that Bart Simpson song in the 80s? Dion won't. You were only a babby then. $9.95 is not your price tag for these, it's for your moonstone. These tiaras are coming up for you a little bit later on. We have got, oh, do you know, I really could go for some of that spray cream, right? I am going to go and get some on the way home. Now have a look at this. Now what's the gauge of this? Is it 1 mil? It's 1 mil. Sterling silver, 9 carat gold wire. Oh my gosh. Stuff of dreams for Janet, because it's going to make the most incredible rings. Janet, talk to me about why you need this.
Well, as you say, rings, perfect for rings. And because it's the 1 mil, you know, you only have to go around the ring shank once even, twice, put a lovely bead on there. Perfect. Perfect. And if you're using sort of high-end gemstones, you want to be using the sterling silver.
I'd say so. Well, I think it's important.
Yeah.
If you're using diamonds, the sapphires, you've got to encapsulate it in real silver or gold. And if you want to get your pieces of jewellery that you create valued, I would say, do you know those pearls from the kit earlier? They'd go so well, wouldn't they? So well with this wire. Make a pearl ring, and we've actually got a DVD, 2 DVDs on rings, and they do feature pearls, so go and grab those. They're $4.95 and available on our website and just by dialing the phone number on your screen right now. 9 carat gold, it's got that lovely buttery colour to it. It's not garish.
It's really lovely.
Have a look. You've got a whole metre. Now the reason it comes coiled like this is because then if you get an angle on it, then you can't straighten it, can you, Janet? So it comes coiled like that, and it's much easier for us to give it to you and for you to receive it in the perfect way. You get a whole metre. I want to ask you, where else would you get a metre of sterling silver and 9 carat gold? And actually, because we've got so many brand new jewellery makers at the moment, I'm going to ask you if you ever thought that you could get hold of 9 carat gold and sterling silver outside of, say, the Jewellery Quarter or going online. And if I said to you, go out and buy me, please, a metre of sterling silver wire with the 9 carat gold overlay, how much would you take? About 40 quid in your pocket, do you think? Because you wouldn't want to come home empty-handed. Would you take about £40 and think, you know, if somebody just said to you straight away, I'm not talking to anybody who's a regular Jewellery Maker shopper, because you know I'm not going to give you a price tag anywhere near that. You've got a 30-day money-back guarantee, an opportunity now to make designs in your craft or in your jewellery for just £16.95. Unbelievable value. HYP 090 16.95 with your 30-day money-back guarantee, and you get a host of free goodies as if this is the first ever purchase. Maybe you're watching this thinking, how can they do this? How? Is it real silver? I promise you with my hand on my heart, it's real silver. We are part of a huge jewellery company, family-run jewellery company, JM. JM is part of Gems TV and Rocks TV, which is a jewellery company, so we do get the great deals. We give you trade prices, and you don't have to share those trade prices with your customers. You can carry on with the more expensive high-end prices if you so wish. I've got a beautiful strand of aquamarine coming up for you later. I would most certainly put those together. How expensive does that look? Kathleen and Hugh. Hugh's buying some gorgeous things today. Hugh in Lincolnshire. Caroline and Drusilla, hello to you. I've got Karen, I've got a jewellery maker in Lanarkshire, Sheila in Lincolnshire, I've got Patricia in Kent, Janet in Norfolk, and Sarah in Cumbria, and a brand new jewellery maker too. Now, that one's coming up very soon for you, the aquamarine. Can we do the tiaras? Now, tiaras are really important if you're creating prom-style jewellery. Prom's in July, I think, isn't it? Prom normally in July, June or July? Imagine being young enough to be going to your prom. Oh, I am so jealous of that. Now, when my daughter goes to her prom, I'm just going to take over. I might go with her. I might just go with her. You can have, Oliver went, yeah, I can imagine you would. She'll tell me the wrong date. I'll turn up in my ball gown and be like, where are you? Now, have a look. You have got the gold. I'm going to separate them for you. 5 of the gold and 5 of the silver. Now, you need to be quick because these go out. These sell out really, really quickly. I'm going to be really honest. We've got a bridal show next week. Hang on, I've got more than 5 of the gold. Am I supposed to have this many? I've got 10 gold, 5 silver. Now, these were supposed to be for the bridal show. Well, Sheila's going to go mad. Sheila, if you're watching, this has nothing to do with me. It's all Dion's fault. Now, have a look. We're going to give you a manager's special deal on these. You get 15 tiaras. Now, you can put these up either way. Now, we were talking, of course, to Alison the other day, who likes to make the big crown styles coming out like that, and then you can just put them in wirework crowns. Now, you can also put them up that way and have maybe lots of spirals coming over the top. Have we got any examples of, oh, I've got one here. Wait there. I'm just going to go have a look at what, oh, no, Cass, do you see that one, the fascinator? This is is it a Gemma Crow? So you need these. Gemma's used the gold. This is a fascinator. Now, it's going to be gold cup, of course, next week. If you're going to Ladies' Day on the Wednesday, then you're going to need something like this. Bit late for you now, though. But think about Ascot. If you're going to go to Ascot, then, you know, or if you want to make those kind of ball gown. This is a wedding piece. It's Mother of the Bride, isn't it? Absolutely Mother of the Bride. If you like to make fascinators and tiaras, now imagine it this way up as well. You can wear it either, can't you? Imagine wearing that to a wedding. It's beautiful. And Gemma Crow is an absolute genius. Have a look at some more examples. Isn't that pretty? That's with mesh. Of course, if you want to come through on our bridal workshop, you can. Here's the one with the mesh. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. Sheila creates them with pearls, and she does the tiara twist on them and does lots and lots of pearls. There is just a huge scope for you to design. Now, Janet, do you use tiaras ever?
I do, yeah.
What do you make? Tell me everything.
Well, it depends really. I try and sort of do what people want. I mean, people will come to me with an idea of what they want, and then we go from there. But I mean, with those, if you just simply put on maybe some quartz along there, some crackle quartz, something, just in a simple row, for bridesmaids, it's just something that catches the light in the hair. It's just gorgeous. Or you can have something that's more elaborate, as you've got there. So
this is going to the races, yeah, or going to a wedding piece, isn't it? I've never worn a fascinator I always wear a hat to the races. I'd actually, and my head gets boiling at the races.
Perfect, wouldn't it?
So this is much better.
Yeah.
My head gets boiling at the races. It's such a chore. It's only because I'm from Cheltenham and it's like you have to go because it's bred into you. And I love horses and I want to go. Now, anyway, you could make wedding jewellery. Have got nuts today, yes, and every day thereafter. QGC02. How many people have got? Wendy in Gloucestershire's got 2. You know why Wendy in Gloucestershire's got 2? Because all her mates and her are going to the races next week. Susan in Torfan's got 2. It's wedding season coming up too. When do you get married? June and July, isn't it? August maybe? From May onwards. When did you get married, Oliver? May the what? The 14th. Oh, it's your birthday next week as well, isn't it, Ollie? This week, when? It's Ollie's birthday on Thursday, but he's got the day off as well. QGC02, lots of you there. I'm being asked to tell you to refresh your browser, please. Everyone. If you refresh your browser, you'll be able to see this better. Apparently somebody's saying, I can't buy in sneakiness at work anymore. Can't you? Why? I'll have a look at it afterwards. Jennifer in Merseyside, Glenda, Patricia, Wendy, as I said, has got 2. Susan's got 2 as well. I'm seeing lots of multi-buyers. Alison, Karen, Julie, Kaylee, Lindsay, Elaine, Jennifer, P, Caroline and Drasilia. I've got so many of you. Look at everybody. Eileen's got 2 as well. Marilyn, Leslie, Lorraine, Claire. Oh my gosh, you're going to love these. Safi. You're going to get 15 tiaras for $9.95. Now, Gemma Crow told me that she pays for 2, $8.95. 2, $8.95 for 2. How much have you been paid? Because you've been doing, Janet, tiaras. How much did you used to pay for tiaras?
I think you're looking at between sort of £3 and £4.
Each?
Each, yeah. £3 I would say on average.
About 3, and you have to buy them singly before you shop
Yeah,
with us here.
yeah.
Wow. So if they were £3 each, it's 3 times 15, Oliver. Well, over 30 quid, isn't it? 45, yeah? Is that right? Oh, it did it. £45 that would be.
Yeah. So that's a huge, well, that's a great price.
A brilliant price. Like Francis has got 2 in Orkney. I have got Sheila with 2 in Lincolnshire. Oh my gosh, this is a great deal. Lurlin in London, Rebecca in Essex. Oh, you're going to get an amazing package, Rebecca in Essex. 5 are silver, 10 are in gold. Lisa's got hers. John's got his in Worcestershire. £9.95. The value is phenomenal. And it's Pancake Day. Happy Pancake Day if you've just tuned in with us. Isn't it a wonderful day? It's Tuesday and it's Pancake Day. We're very excited already. Is it Ash Wednesday tomorrow then? It is, isn't it? It's Ash Wednesday tomorrow, yeah?
Must be.
I think so. I remember when you used to make those palm crosses at school. Do you remember those? I love those. Well done to Sarah in Essex. Bernadette, you've got yours. Sally in Aberdeen, she's got hers. There is a large queue on the phone lines. We've still got plenty to go round. You've got the whole stock of the bridal show. And you're doing the bridal. Am I doing it with you? There is a very large chance that I'm going to come in a wedding dress. Look at these. Buy them now. We're going to do the show next Wednesday. You're going to be like, it's fine, I can start now. We will set up a demo, I promise you, with your tiara. So you'll have these in time to do the demo along with Sheila from home. We're promising you that. Well done to everybody who's multi-buying, by the way. Mandy in Leicestershire, Elizabeth. Do you know what? Oliver might have a go at it as well with you on screen, he's just saying, because this is something Oliver's wanted to do for a long time. Are you going to get Shayla christened? Would you wear a fascinator at a christening? You probably would, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I would think so.
I would.
I think any occasion. Shopping, anything.
Have a look at this. Look at that. Look at that. You can. Oh, hang on a minute. I've seen. Who was it? Somebody used this in a necklace. These. They used them within a necklace because they're structured. Have you ever done that?
I have actually. Yeah.
Have
if you
you?
turn it the other way.
Yeah, this way here, like
and
that.
then
yeah.
you can just bead
it
onto
on.
there, wrap onto there, and it just does exactly that. It'll just sit there.
It'll sit there. It'll stay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea if you've got loads of pendants, isn't it? Actually, it's very comfortable as well. And you can remove it very easily.
Yep.
Perfect. Perfect. Are fascinators and tiaras big sellers? Do you need to have a niche market? I mean, would you have to be sort of an occasion jewellery maker for weddings and for, you know, for those big events?
I don't think so. I think once people get to know you as a jewellery maker and they know what you can do and they know the sort of things that you produce, people will come to you and say, you know, would you do a tiara, would you do a headband, would you do this or whatever. So you don't have to be that occasional sort of, you know, for that special occasion jewellery maker. You can, I get quite a few commissions for tiaras and headbands and things, yeah. And it's just people just sort of know who you are, know what you do, and then ask the question. So
you're going to be busy at prom season then, do you think, and wedding season?
Hope so.
Do you know what? And where do you network? Do you network on Facebook? Do you network on the web, or is it all word of mouth for you?
A lot of it is word of mouth, but I've got a website which I get sort of things through that, Facebook as well. Yeah, so it's just getting yourself out there into as many places as you can, really, so people know who you are and where you are.
Have you got some of your tiaras on your website?
There is a page actually, yeah, of tiaras on there. So
how do I get to your website? What's the web address?
It's at myjewellerydesigns.com.
That's a good one. You got in there. myjewellerydesigns.com. Can we have a look at some of the tiaras from Janet's website? That would be nice, wouldn't it? We can have a look. We have got a Tiara and Fascinators DVD. It's just £4.95. myjewellerydesigns.com. Can do a little ditty for you. Yeah, I'll do a little song. Elizabeth in County Down and Elizabeth in Cambridgeshire. Hello to you. Tracy, hello, Mal and Mary and Helen. Jenny in Greater London. What are you doing? She's doing a little whoop whoop. Here we go. Have you got the tiara? Oh, that is beautiful. It's Janet's website. She's got, go and have a look. myjewellerydesigns.com. We can't cut and paste it, I don't think.
That was one of the most recent commissions that I did.
We're seeing on the screen a beautiful tiara, crown style with pearls. Janet, we're just trying to work out a way of putting it on screen, but I'm not sure if we can do it or not. But if not, go and check out myjewellerydesigns.com for Janet's designs. Janet, that's beautiful. And can I say the photography is amazing as well?
I did that.
Did you really? Yeah. Photographer as well. She could perhaps do your wedding photography too.
I don't know about that.
Whole package. Well done to everybody who's got theirs. It's a super deal. It's still available. 0800 644 655. Have a look. We have still got availability of this. I know that the graphics have disappeared. It is still available. It's where we were trying to flick that over to there. Now, so do keep shopping. You've got that 30-day money-back guarantee. Keep texting us in as well. Keep Facebooking us. You can tweet us as well. We are at jewellery_maker. There's loads that you can do. Let's have one more look at the Gemma Crow tiara. Now, this is using elements of both gemstones, wire, and you have a look all along here. Gemma's doing her mum's wedding jewellery. Her mum's getting married, and she's going to be doing the wedding jewellery for that. And she makes whole bouquets and things like that, the whole wedding package. I think the show is still available on our YouTube channel, so go and check that out if you can. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Today's text subject, I know our graphics have gone, there is still availability, 0800 644 655 or the w's.jewellerymaker.com. We've got a new website layout. I hope you're getting used to that. It is a little bit like when they changed Facebook. Everyone's a bit, ooh, but you know what, you'll forget about it next week.
You get used to it, don't you?
Oh yeah, when they change Facebook, I'm like, what's going on? They changed the way the photographs spring up, and I go, oh, and now I like it. It's, it's one of those things we've just got to take time to get used to. Now, we're going to give you a new bundle in just a moment's time, but keep those text messages coming. Our text subject today was pancakes. How do you eat yours? Is there a secret technique? Now, it's probably going to get quite competitive in my house later. We do tend to go overboard and everyone's got to be the best at everything. So tell me, how do I flip perfectly? Is it all in the wrist? Janet, did you have a look at that pearl knotting tool, and is there, do you think you could show us that yet?
I couldn't find any...
Oh, we haven't got any of the thread?
No.
Okay, no
maybe
worries.
I'll work on it, and I apologise for not being able to do that.
Well, it's okay, because we have got a download on our website, so fear not. Don't worry about that. Now, I have got lots of messages come through, text messages. Thank you so much for those. Keep interactive with us today, because we do love it. Later on at 1 o'clock, we have got, who's coming up at 1 o'clock, do we know? Becky, and I'm not sure who the designer is, but at the moment we've got a workshop going on next door. Now, if you come to one of our workshops, we have a bridal workshop coming up soon. At the moment, lunch is out, people are walking around. Kirsty's helping herself to a sandwich or two there. Now, if you want to come on one of our workshops, at the moment it's gemstone settings. We also do polymer clay. We also do bridal. We do adventures with beading thread with Gemma Crow and vintage jewellery with Gemma Crow. We do beading projects with Linda. We do wire work with Laura Binding, Natalia Coleman with your precious metal clays, amazing. Chainmail and polymer clay with Debbie Bolford. And there's loads. Sarah Elvin's doing Kumahimo. Mark Smith, of course, is doing macrame. We have got loads and loads of workshops on the go. So if you would like to come in and do one of our workshops, then give us a call. Ask for Wendy, 0800 644 655. We feed you. We give you a tour of the studios. We've got 3 different TV studios under the one building. We'll give you a buffet style lunch, and you get to visit the Gemstone Museum, and you get to go and buy from our staff shop. The discounts are mind-blowing. They're unbelievable. How much did you buy a ring for in Iolite the other day in sterling silver, Dion? £5, wasn't it? Something ridiculous. So if you would like to come in, and it's worth it just for the shop. Oh, Soutash as well. Get booked in on the Soutash course. It's all about jewellery making. And of course, don't worry if you've never jewellery made before, because you can pick up a host of our DVDs. They're just £4.95. Now, would you be able to, Janet, show us very quickly how to wrap on to a tiara? Because we're having questions, how do I get started? You know, because there's no loopholes on here. How do I actually start? So I'm going to go on over to Janet, and Janet's going to show us exactly how to get started with the tiaras. We still have availability of the tiaras. We are unable to bring the graphics at the moment just because they've got gremlins. Come on over with me. Let us know how you feel on Facebook. Let us know if you've got questions on the way. Oh, your challenge. This is all cooking up nicely. Now,
Okay.
I'm still thinking that we need to do ready, steady, make. And I think we need the 2 desks and the smaller one, and I'll go in the middle, and 2 designers will give the same elements to, and it'll be ready, steady, make.
I think that's a great idea.
I think we should do it.
Because if you give each designer the same materials, they'll come up with different things.
Yeah, and I think it's so inspiring for everybody at home to see that there is loads of different scope for your design. So would you like gold or silver?
Whatever. You decide.
Okay, we'll have gold then.
What I'm going to do is I just quickly got some 0.4 out of the cupboard. It's
Here's
pink.
that lovely pink, yeah. I love pink. So this could be now a prom piece.
Yeah, yeah. So what I would do, if we're just going to do a simple, I'll show you a couple of different techniques. What I would do is just simply attach the wire here just to secure it.
Okay, so just going round and round. And 0.6 is the best one to use with a tiara?
This is 0.4.
0.4, sorry.
But you can use 0.6.
I suppose it depends on your gemstones as well, doesn't
and it depends what design you're going to be doing. So for that, so just wrap that around, just secure that. You can give it a little bit of a squidge just to make sure that it's not going to go anywhere.
Now those tiaras are very, very sturdy, so you don't need to worry if you are sort of wrapping or doing anything like that, they're going to keep their shape.
Definitely, yeah, they're not going to go anywhere. And I'll show you how to sort of just wrap onto the band, if I can just get onto there.
Okay.
But just if you're just going to sort of do a simple band and wrap on. Sheila will do this a lot better than me. You know,
no, I can see your website. Shush now.
So simply just put the gemstone on. This is a sort of flat, so then go
like
around.
Gemma Crow did when she added the gemstones to the tiara, you're doing that with wire and it'll hold firm in place.
If you wrap, what I would do is wrap around a couple of times, there, and that's not going to go anywhere.
Perfect.
So
I don't need to use glue or anything. It won't come unraveled.
No. I wouldn't use. Well, I've never used glue on it.
Okay.
So that's, I mean, you could simply do that all the way along.
That's so pretty, just like that.
Yep. If you want to do something with a bit more detail, you can simply thread on another one.
Smaller gemstones are better because they won't weigh down the piece, do you think?
But if you're going to put sort of chunkier ones on, use the thicker gauge wire.
Oh yeah, and it'll stay solid, won't it?
It'll be fine. So with this again, what you can do is wrap that back and use the tiara twist.
So you pinch
and you
twist the gemstone, not the wire.
Yeah. So I would hold that there, secure, and then just twist that until you get the desired effect. And what the bit that I love about this is if you continue twisting, you get that natural kink in the wire.
And it'll give you a nice curl.
Yeah, so you've got that effect. So then you can sort of perhaps have a few gemstones, have some detail. You can do what you want really. But it is simply then, what I would do then is just continue, put that ring around the back, and then just carry on wrapping.
Perfect.
Carry on wrapping again. And then what you could do, if I was going to do sort of like a crown style, I would start in the centre. Start from the centre so you get the height that you want, and then graduate down towards the back.
And then finish up at the bottom.
And then finish it off like this. You don't need to go all the way to the end because this little bit here will be sort of hidden behind. So that's a basic sort of technique.
Perfect.
Is that okay?
Thank you so much. $9.95 is for 15 tiaras. We're going to get back on over. I'm really sorry about that little blip that we had. Everything's fine now. Don't know what's happening. Come on back over. Everything was fine for ordering and all of that. Look, we just couldn't give you your graphics on the screen. Thank you so much, Janet.
No problem.
Come on over because I'm going to give you those aquamarines that we've been waiting for. Aquamarine, the birth gemstone of March. Aquamarine in mirror graduated drops. Now these are going to be perfect for something blue in your tiara. So if you're doing your tiara twist, these are perfect. Anybody that's just picked up the phone and bought the tiaras is going to need this strand, especially if you're doing bridal pieces, because something blue, it's this month's birth gemstone. March's birth gemstone. As the original gemstone that was put in engagement rings, I'm talking to you, of course, about aquamarine. Look at that colour. Absolutely stunning. Look at the drops. Now, if you bought the sunstone from earlier and you want to make something quite spectacular, don't you think they're super vintage together? Very, very, very 1920s. Maybe throw in a mix of white pearls there just to add to the elegance. Now, I also adore lavender amethyst. or in fact anything lavender. Those lavender pearls you got with your wire knotting tool would look pretty with these as well, with your pearl knotting tool. How gorgeous are the lavenders? Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at that lavender pearl together with the aquamarine is just perfect. Aquamarine is such a special gemstone. It's a gemstone that we see in those high-end jewelers. It's a gemstone that we see surrounded by diamonds. Now, you remember that piece of jewellery that I keep showing you today of Rachel Norris's wirework flower, the centre of those gems of distinction just like these. If you are madly inspired by Rachel Norris, look at the centres. Oh, gorgeous aquamarine briolets. And what have I got for you here? Gorgeous aquamarine briolet. She's used the smaller ones, which would be just up here. Look, you've got a mirror graduation going on. These are perfect for the tiaras and fascinators. They're going to go gorgeously with the rainbow moonstone that you just bought. They're top drilled, so 5 of these will make an amazing flower. You can cluster them together a la Rachel Norris. You can drop them in earrings that are beautiful and sophisticated. They are going in those very special pieces of jewellery, very expensive looking pieces of jewellery. If you put them with a smoky quartz, it gives it that elegance, that richness, that expensive look, doesn't it? And guess who's on the phone lines? I knew that Ulia would definitely have these for her collection. And Francis from Dumfries and Galloway, and the gorgeous Sally from Aberdeenshire, and Tony, you've got yours as well. You know, if you are shopping high-end, if you are shopping for one of those birth gemstones, if you're looking to create that elegant look with a soft colour, then look no further than this strand of beautiful aquamarine, coming to you under £20 at just $14.95 Persis. You've got yours. They're gorgeous. Use your debit card. We take credit cards as well. Suzanne in Shropshire, hello to you. Rebecca in Essex, you wait till you get your parcel home. Rebecca in Essex is just shopping today. Lucky Rebecca. And I bet you're going to be stuffing your face with pancakes later on. I hope you are. JZRU04 is your item code. 85 carats, Terry in Worcestershire. You're with us. Hello to Suzanne in Shropshire. You're with us. You've got to check out your baskets. Everybody will receive a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you bought the precious metal wire earlier, 9 carat gold, solid sterling silver with that aquamarine, what a perfect piece. JZRU04, lots of you there. Helen in Dumbartonshire shopping with us today. Look at the glow that you are getting. Look at the briolet cut on each gemstone. Perfect. JZRU04. What would you do with these, Janet?
I think they make perfect earrings, don't they? But again, pearls with those would look lovely. White pearls would look beautiful with those.
Or you could make pearls from earlier.
Gorgeous. Or a silver sort of charm style bracelet. That'd be nice to have them sort of hanging.
Gorgeous.
They're beautiful, aren't they?
Like a bubble bracelet like you did earlier.
Yeah. That'd be great with those, wouldn't it?
And you wouldn't need to use head pins because you just put them through the top, the little drilling.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Now, I've got a little bit of a news flash. The tiaras, we are going to price slash. I don't have them to hand. 15 tiaras. What did we do? Were they £12.95, weren't they? £9.95, okay. So many of them had already gone. We were very busy, so don't worry if you've already bought them for the original. Scott's come down and just said, oh, sorry, going to take the price down. $7.95, they are not $9.95. If you bought them at $9.95, don't worry. How many people bought them at $9.95? 120. Don't worry, all of you that bought them at $9.95 will be charged. Not 1980. Stop putting my date of birth in. She does this all the time just to remind me I'm older than her. You're just jealous because all the cool people were born in that year and you weren't. $7.95. £7.95 is what you're paying for those. They have been price slash now. Are you bringing the price slash in or not? It won't let us. It won't let us. They are £7.95, not £9.95. No, no, no. They are £7.95 for you. We've done a price slash, and you will see it on the website, and you will obviously, if you talk to the call centre, they'll talk to you about it. Don't worry if you've already bought these, because we never take any money from your card until your item's been shipped anyway, and the price will automatically be changed before that time to £7.95. You might want to get back on the phone lines indeed and get yourself buying even more of these. If you are in if you are in the tiara game, you get 15 altogether for £7.95. How much does that make them each? What's 15? What's £7.95 divided by 15? They've all gone. £7.95 divided by 15. Yes, there's 15 of them. 53p each. Janet, is that good?
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I love it. I love what you and Dion. Crazy. I love it. What a great deal. What a great deal. It is fab, isn't it?
They are
good
great.
quality.
And when you think, you know, what you can sell tiaras for.
What can you sell tiara? Tell me, how much is that tiara on your website?
Well, I'd be looking sort of around £60, £65 maybe.
That's a good price
That's
tag,
conservative,
actually.
You know.
Very.
So, yeah.
With real pearls in it as well.
Yeah. Yeah, but when you, no, that's right.
£65.
Could easily be a lot more, but
my friend paid more than that to hire a piece of a hairband for the day, made out of crystals, not even real pearls or anything. So that's a very good. In fact, if you are getting married, get on our website quick. £9.95 is not your price. There's £7.95. Can we do some pearls now? I'm in a pearl mood. Thank you. I love these. They're so perfectly round. I love these colours. Sage pearls and gold pearls. Now, what could be more classy and elegant than these two together? They are perfect. I'd beadloom them. I'd put them together like that in a bracelet. Very elegant. Do you love pearls, Janet?
I love pearls.
Me too.
Absolutely
and you
adore
I like
them.
to.
Yeah.
Do you make a lot of jewellery with pearls in?
I do actually, yeah. I mean, I love the classic white pearl, but when you get two colours like that together, I think that's stunning.
They just make themselves, don't they? You look at those colours together and you think, right, I know exactly what I'm going to do. You could twist them, put them in rows.
Yeah. A lot of the work's done for you, really, isn't it?
What would you create out of these?
I'd probably, like you say, bracelets together, maybe a double strand bracelet or a weave necklace. Put them both together.
Do you sell a lot of pearls?
I do actually, yeah.
Do you think that's because people recognise them straight away?
I think so, and obviously it depends where you sell as well and what your market is. But I think pearls at one time were seen as sort of like an older lady's, piece of jewellery. But nowadays, you can really make them funky. You can make them classic. You can do lots of things with them. So I think you capture all markets with pearls.
I think they just look elegant, chic, sophisticated. And I think a lot of us got heirloom jewellery. Yeah. Jewellery that's been passed down from generation to generation, and they're pearls. And I think you do start to wear them, as a memory to the person that handed them down to you, first of all. And then you sort of get this love for them. I've been in love with pearls since I was a little girl. I love them. I think they look expensive. I think they look very classy. The champagne ones will go beautifully with the kit with the pearls that you've got. Do you know what? They are going to just work super well, aren't they, with your aquamarine? They're going to be perfect, very, very bridal. Look at that. Ah, perfect. Ollie just went, perfect. In my ear, perfect. You were like Gok Wan in my ear there. Perfect. Look at that together. Gorgeous. That match is perfect. That's what Ollie just did to me. Gorgeous. You are a bit like the Gok Wan of JewelleryMaker, Ollie. I'd say these were a sage colour. They're sage green, aren't they? Yeah, they're beautiful. I love them. They're sage green and gold. I'd put them together. I adore these. Oh, if you bought the tiaras.
You could make some great tiara bands with those.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. MQG C98. 2 strands. Now look how round these are. Look how expensive they look. They're very high end. If you're going to get any pearl jewellery valued, I certainly would get these strands because they are so well rounded. Pearl stud earrings, pearl brooches, pearl tiaras and fascinators. Pearl anything, they're gorgeous and you've got to have them. You've got a 30-day money back guarantee. They are June's birthday episode and they're only $7.95 for 2 and they are so well rounded. $17.95 for 2 and they are so well rounded. Look at them, they're so expensive looking. Just 2 pearls, right? Just two pearls. How much are you going to, £10 pair of earrings? Absolutely, in real silver or gold, there's 2 pearls. And then here's the rest. All of these are left. Could this be a profit maker for you? I blooming well think so. Do you, Janet?
I would think so. You can't lose, can you, at that price?
Even as presents and gifts. Mother's Day is coming up at the end, 30th of March. Don't forget, it's always one of those dates that creeps up on you the day before and you go, oh, it's Mother's Day this weekend. Ah! You know, because you think you've got plenty of time. We haven't got plenty of time. Ollie, remember, you've got to get thinking about that now. The first one's got to be the most specialist. I'm thinking pearls. I'm thinking Vicky would love pearls. MQG C98. She needs a tiara now that she's a queen of your household, Oliver. $17.95 0800 644 655. Look at these. Vicky, Oliver's wife, has been left to, with a baby, listen to this for Superwoman, put a huge oven into their new apartment with removal men and baby in tow. No papoose. No papoose. She was carrying that heavy baby. Those things are heavy. They're heavy. Fair play to you, Vic. Where were you, Oliver, eh? Hey? He was at work. We'll let him off. It's not like he was at the pub or anything. Although he did have a very long break, Vicky. No, he didn't. I'm joking. Put that beer can down, Oliver. Now, well, let's give to you number 10, copper wire. Now again, if you bought the tiaras and fascinators, you're going to want this one. I've got 0.6 for you, a double trouble deal in 0.6. Now, earlier Janet made the statement 0.6, always start with 0.6. It's more malleable, it's easy to use, it's not frightening, and you can make your own findings, shepherd's hooks, because these will go through your your ear pierces, won't they?
Yes, they will. So I do use 0.6 to make earring findings. And they're great, and I love the colour of that.
Me too. It looks like rose gold, doesn't it?
It's beautiful.
Isn't it gorgeous? And you can create your little wraps with this. It's just such a great colour. Now, I'm just going to go over here. You're going to stay there and look at the wire, I hope. Yes, you are. And I'm going to show you a few pieces of jewellery with this very wire in it. Now, this one that I've got here, I think Gemma Crow did, and it's a fusion of antique bronze and the copper wire. The copper wire has been used for the wraps, and this is 0.6 that Gemma's actually used. She's also gone around the back of the necklace here as well and used it for that wrapping. Now, have a look, because I always like to get George the turtle out when I can. Have a look at this, because I just named him George. Is that okay? Who called him George? Said, I love that name. Now, I like the name George, so he's George. Now, this has probably got another name. Have a look. It could be Terence, yes, but that's just too predictable, and I don't do predictable, Ollie. Now, look here, 0.6 wrapping the 3 over both and 3 at the top. So if you want to do that kind of weave, you do 1, 2, 3 at the top, 3 over both the wires. And we're talking about probably a 1 mil or a 1.25 underneath there as well. So you've got this gorgeous copper colour. If you bought the gizmo earlier, Janet, how gorgeous. These
Fabulous.
gizmo coils are gorgeous with these, aren't they? Your jig, you could use this for your jig. Really easy to jig, isn't it?
Yep. Yeah, I mean, you can create some lovely shapes with the jig. There's just so much you can do with it.
You get a double trouble deal in this gorgeous colour. It's E-coated as well. I will ask Janet in a bit about the if it tarnishes and anything like that, because I know, speaking to Gemma Crow, she always says it doesn't tarnish. GOG C27 0.6 wire for 2. How much is one? Is it buy one get one free? On wire. £19.90. I know I sit there telling me I sound like a farmer. All right, simmer down, love. GOG C27 is your item code. Do I? I thought I sounded quite posh compared to you. 19.90. £19, £95. I thought I got rid of my... Ollie went, oh, I don't think so, in my ear. Because they're all going, wire? What do I... And I say wire. You've got a lovely wire deal. Wire. What should we say? Wire. Ollie went, I'm going to make a wire fence, innit? All right, calm down. We don't have fences. We've just got loads of fields, haven't we? Have a look. Electric fence, that's what I've got. 1995, I can tell you a hilarious story about my mum and some electric fence. I better not, though. Oh, I will. No, I won't. 1990, she'll kill me. £19, £95. Ah, you know I'm going to. We went for a dog walk. She touched it, and being over 60, she went, wah! And literally we got hills, so everybody in the whole valley could hear, wah, 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 wah. Right, Mia was on a horse and she stopped and she went, what? What's gone on? And my mum had touched the electric fence and literally gone, poof, all the way across. And I went, are you all right, Mum? She went, no, I've wet myself. I've never laughed so much in my entire life. And then she cried a bit because I laughed at her. Now, you have got, sorry ma'am, but it was funny. And Mia was like, you are so embarrassing, Nana. And I had to take her home. Is my mum like me? How do you think I got, my mum's a hippie, so she's completely crazy. And 0.6. My mum brought me up listening to records and saying insane things. Like a normal mum would say, put your pyjamas on. My mum would say, go and put your Jim Jamaluna-Rooners on. You know, that's my mum, okay? Now, she is completely mad. It does explain everything. I told you when I was naughty at school, my mum got called in, and this is a story that you'll obviously believe. My mum got called in and they were like, look, we can't control your daughter. She's crazy. And she went, I know, she's a free spirit, isn't she? You know, that's my mum. Anyway, right, number 8. Yeah, she said, oh, she's a free spirit. Nobody can control her. That's what she said. And I was like, brilliant. So basically I can do what I want, Mum. Nice one. I am very strict with my children in opposition to that, as I don't want them turning out like this. And they are much more rounded and normal than I ever was. Now, have a look. What is normal? Who wants to be normal? Have a look at what I've got for you right now. Now, you have got those bead caps. Do you ever use bead caps, Janet?
Not very often, but they make a lovely spacer beads because you've got that little detail on there. So they just look really pretty, sort of popping out in between beads.
Well, I think that. I don't tend to use them on top of gemstones a lot, but I know so many gorgeous designers of ours do. I would use them in between, like a jump, you know where we put jump rings in a charm bracelet? I use them a lot like that. Yeah. I wonder if you could use these in a goddess bracelet way and get a bit more texture to your goddess bracelet.
I don't see why not. You could use them in the same way that you would use a jump ring, couldn't you?
Yeah, you know where you did the sunstone earlier and you put a jump ring in between? These would work well with a smaller bead, wouldn't they? Like
that's
that?
Right.
You could bead loom them as well. You can stack them up. They're gorgeous, aren't they? Look at all that texture. And these are solid sterling silver with 9 karat gold, and you get 20 of them. You could just make one big bracelet out of these, actually, just putting them all in a tube along there on a stretchy would be really pretty. Could you use them in place of a jump ring in chainmail? You know, when you have one bit of chainmail, perhaps you could do that. Sorry, you get 40 because it's a double trouble deal, isn't it? You get 40 of, that's absolutely loads. You could put them in earrings. These would go nicely, Janet, with the sapphires.
Yes, wouldn't they?
They'd be perfect for that. Perfect for the sapphire. Don't forget to stay tuned because we've got designer inspiration with Lady Osbornino. HWGC28. Look at all this gold. Look at all that silver. Get yourself dialing. You have got a 1pmp all day long, all the way up until midnight. These are under £10 for 20. That makes them less than 50 pence each. We are talking about precious metal findings for less than 50p each. HWGC28 is your item code. Flower Power. They're 5x1 for your dimensions. And these could go in your resin as well. If you wanted to just create that high-end look with your resin, they could go in there, encapsulated in there, just to add that flash of gold and silver as well. Under £10. Now, let's give to you. Keep those text messages coming, by the way. We haven't got long. We want to know how you eat your pancakes. Pete, how do you eat your pancakes? Pete's just joined us. A lot of syrup is how Pete does it. Do you add bacon or not? Are you not a mixer? Yeah, I know. This is the argument today. It's like having pudding and we've got an email address to get. Oh, we got an email from somebody. Oh, look at you. Look at you. This is a... Oh, I've got an email. Chicken and mushroom in white wine sauce. Chocolate spread and oranges. These are all from Melissa Robertson. Chocolate spread and oranges. That would be yummy. Bananas and golden syrup. Lemon and sugar. All favourites in our house. I use 3 eggs, add flour and mix. This is me mixing, in case you don't know what that is. Then I add the milk. The secret is leaving the mixture to stand so it gets nice and gloopy, like you leave a Yorkshire pudding mixture. And that was sent from Melissa Roberts. Thank you, Melissa. I love that you've sent us in your pancake recipe. I can't wait to get pancakey later. I can't wait. There is going to be a huge competition in my house. I'm not sure if I've made enough mix, actually. I might have to make more. So I think maybe we're going to have savoury pancakes followed by sweet pancakes. I don't know. Oh, I did get some strawberries and raspberries just because I felt like that would be the thing a good mother would do. Put strawberries and raspberries with it as well. A little dusting of icing sugar. I know that Mia will eat that, but Max would just be like, as if, and he'll be pouring chocolate all over it. Mia's all like, if you take her to that thing where you drive through, you know, the Golden Arches, she'll go, I'm not eating this. Whereas Max will be like, yeah, I'll have this meal, that meal, the other meal. Yeah, and he'll be like, and I can have 20 chicken nuggets. And I'll be like, look, lad, just stop this. It's funny how different they are, isn't it? Thank you so much, Melissa, for that. Keep your text messages coming as well. Now, oh, I love this moo kite. Have a look. Look at the size of these. Can I just draw your attention to the gloss that comes from these? They are wonderful, 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 and you need them. And that's all I should need to say. You've got to have them. Look at this one. That looks like a rhubarb and custard sweet, doesn't it? Oh, I love these. Can you see how glossy these are? Wonderful. Gorgeous. Look at that. A double trouble deal. So you've got those wonderful vanilla tones in here. We've got some jewellery made up out of this. Isn't it? Look at those mauve tones. Now this is beautiful. I would use these for rings. I would use these for buttons. Wouldn't they make gorgeous buttons? I'd love a coat with mookite buttons. How posh would you? How I love my coat of mookite buttons. That's what I'd sing. Have a look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? Who did this, Sue? Of course she did. She's amazing. I love Sue. She had new hair on Facebook yesterday, just so you all know. Now look at, oh my gosh, look, now using your flat nose pliers. Isn't Sue amazing? Look at this. Isn't it fab? Look at that one. Oh my gosh. It's like the mountain. It's like an erupting volcano. Ollie just said you can tell this is from Australia. It really represents the earth. Well, it does, you're right. Those Aboriginal colours. You're very poetic today, Ollie. When you get home, you could write a song or a poem or something. The next Tennyson. You can use Elastic Jones, add rubbered bones if you want. That's a good one. Look at that. Beautiful. Absolutely. Look. Go and have a look at Aboriginal art on your web searches. Now I'm going to give you the opportunity to make rings, buttons. You could make so much with these. Janet, what about brooches? What would you do with it? They scream wire wrap me, don't they?
Definitely. I mean, they would be great in a statement bracelet, each one wire wrapped, as they are there, or you know, sort of around them, frame them with the wire. They're just amazing. They are absolutely, I love mookite.
So do I. I love the solid colour that you get and the gloss. It's really nice to have, because you know you're not getting clarity, but you know you're getting strength of colour.
And you get such a variety of colour as well.
Yeah.
So
what are those
versatiles? Yeah, beautiful.
Wouldn't they make gorgeous stretchies? Would you take all the individual colours out, or would you mix them up?
I think I'd mix them up.
I like mixing.
Yeah.
I'm glad you said that. I'm a mixer.
Yeah.
I'm a mixer.
Yeah, I'd mix them.
I think when they go together so well.
Well, nature has put them together that way.
Exactly. Don't separate them. It would be like separating twins. PEG C97 is your item code. They're only $11.95 for 2 strands. And they're very gem heavy. Do you know, Ollie just said to me, these are going to make a very 60s Mary Quant style necklace. I love a bit of Mary Quant, do you? Oh, I love that. Look at that. Oliver is this posh that he's got Mary Quant carpet in his new apartment and tennis courts. And Dion's going on a cruise. I'm not sure what's going on in this building lately. Is there some crazy bonus scheme that I don't know about? Oh, these would be great for soutashing. I am very concerned if Cassandra's mother's watching. Please don't let her go on holiday with Dion. Please don't do it. Please. You're going to corrupt her. You're going to see what's going to happen. You're going to show her the wide world that she's never seen before. And she's going to go wild. Like Pinocchio. That's what's going to happen. Just like Pinocchio. I'm a real boy. She's going to be, that's it. Please don't do it. Please. I'm going to be worried. For every day that you're away, Cassie, I'm going to be worried. Look at that. Now, you know what? Are you ready for us, Janet? Are you ready for us?
Yep.
We've had such fun with you interactively today. Thank you so much for being so interactive. We love you so much. Now, tomorrow morning, I'm here with you as well, and I want to hear about your pancake experiences from today, please, tomorrow. We've got a few text messages that we're going to read in just a tickle for you right now. You've made loads.
Well, I've made as much as I wanted to. I've been too busy watching
me
the gemstones.
going, Janet, you're like, let me work, will you? Well, it's definitely been ready, steady, make with Janet today. I love your jewellery. Wow. Look at the bracelet. Now, that is exactly what I love about a round gemstone. Just so simple. And you know what? It's brilliant to make a cuff bracelet, isn't it?
Yeah.
I love it. Earrings. Now, it's two very different looks that you could wear together here. The earrings are awesome, aren't they? And then look at this necklace. I love this. Now, what you've done is you've very slightly bent them.
So they sit, otherwise they sort of wobble around. But if you bend them back, they sit nicely.
I love them. Now, these hammered jump rings are available on our website. I'm hoping there's stock of them. Aren't they beautiful? You have actually colour graduated that and it looks amazing. Yes. Beautiful. I love this. You're wonderful. A gorgeous ring that I know Dion's going to steal. Look at that. That copper wire is awesome, gorgeous, isn't it? Isn't it gorgeous?
It's really lovely to work with as well.
Gosh.
It's got a really lovely feel.
Do you know, and isn't it softer than you realise? Because it's really malleable. And then look at this. Oh, I love it. You're amazing. So almost nesting. Is it 1.25 why you've nested?
No, that's the 1 mil. Oh, 1.25, yeah. No,
so
that's right.
So 1 mil here and then the 0.25 to nest with. Yeah. Wrapping, almost like a sponge sugar technique. Yeah. This is awesome. Janet, you're amazing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces done with the challenge today. And I've been asking Janet loads of questions. So Janet's just an inspiration. Go and check out her website. You've got loads left out of your challenge.
Yep. So we could go on and on again.
If I wasn't bending your ear so much today, you would have been up to. We've got some text messages for you. And it's Sabrina from Beds. Pancakes with fresh strawberries. Does that say kiwi? Kiwi and banana. Oh, I love kiwi. Ooh. Oh, yeah, drizzled with honey. Now, that's what you're talking about. That is lashings of squirted cream. Yes.
Sounds good.
Maybe even creme fraiche with that, with honey as well. That would be nice.
Yeah.
Honey and yogurt's lovely, isn't it? Carolyn Somerset, I like pancake with banana and chocolate sauce in the middle and over the top. Yes, all over. What about real melted chocolate, I'm thinking?
Yeah, that'd be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I'm going to... And now we have got Suzanne saying, make your pancakes and put the last minute, drop some white chocolate chips and normal... Yes! Lovely. Oh, that'd be like a cookie pancake.
It'd all melt, wouldn't it? And
you know that after we come off air, all we're going to do is go and stuff our faces, isn't it? We'll be like... One more, Chris in West Midlands. After watching this morning What's Wonderful show, I have realised how weird I am as I hate pancakes. Chris, I wish I hated them. I wish I hated chocolate and crisps and chips and all things that were bad. You know what, Chris, I'm jealous of you. Thank you so much for your company today. Thank you, Janet. We're running over, so I'm so sorry. Don't go anywhere. Hannah Osborne and Becky are up after this. See you later.